Welcome to Elmar's ecosystem.
It's an ecosystem. Everything is connected.
It's an amazing experience.
Do it.
Away, Garyn.
Away, Elmar.
Welcome.
Dankie.
How you feeling? Are you good?
Yeah, I'm good. How are you?
No, I'm good. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, thanks for the invite. I've never done a podcast before.
Never.
No.
It's your first one.
First one.
That's cool. Yeah. So you're here. You're doing the shuttle border still
Yeah.
at Stellenbosch.
Well, not only shuttle borer. I'm going to do a few things, hopefully. Going to work on dung beetles. What else? Some fynbos stuff.
Is that like different projects?
Yeah, so I'm doing a postdoc now, and I'll hopefully be on a whole bunch of projects, just helping out with genetics side of things, writing up, just all the research involved,
Okay.
which will be cool.
What do you mean? What do you mean you're going to do the DNA and...
So like for the dung beetle project, for example, they're trying to use the gut contents of the dung beetles to determine what mammals are in the area. So yeah, like we're going to have to do genetics on the gut contents of dung beetles and then try and see if we can pinpoint what dung is in the area and what mammals they are.
And where is that?
I'm actually not sure.
You're not sure?
No.
You don't know yet?
I've had one meeting with Francois, with the boss.
Of the boss.
Yeah. And for the moment, I'm just publishing my own stuff from my PhD.
Yeah, I saw you published one. I think the monitoring one.
Yeah, but
Yeah?
that was 5 years of data.
That's cool.
Really cool, yeah.
I think I read it, but only briefly. I think I only read the abstract.
That's a PTSD for you.
Yeah, man. But yeah, I want to actually ask you about that. Did you actually see a lot of increase in the holes in the cuck and the shuttle?
So I think in the end we had, in the 5 years, we only had 11 trees that died.
Only 11.
Yeah, and
What species?
Diospyros, glabra, Dicrostachys, Cinerea.
Scenario. Which
That was
is
in
the
Hawan Forest.
Hawan Forest?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, I can remember that.
And what else was there?
That's
There
a
were-
cool forest.
That was a very cool forest, yeah. We actually, who was I there with? But we got caught on the camera traps, yeah, and we got shouted at by the people there because we didn't have permission to be there actually.
Oh, shit.
Because do you remember Bernard, the guy who used to take us in there? Yeah, he didn't have permission to go in either.
Oh, my word.
But
So you got us in and we weren't allowed to.
No, we weren't allowed to actually do research there.
Crazy.
But yeah, we got permission in the end, and we shared the data with that.
Group, people.
Yeah, what eco estate or whatever.
What is that one? It's Mbiti.
No, that was further on, but Zimbiti as well.
Anyway, I think I changed the subject. What was the host of the...
Yeah, Diospyros, Dicrostachys. What else? Oh, the...
Virgilia?
No, there wasn't. I don't think there was actually any Vigilias.
That
But we
died.
didn't have too many Vigilias in our plots because they were more
No,
like
we
deep,
didn't.
deep
It must
forest.
have been... Like the Tsikama, there weren't a lot.
No, there was one Ficus natalensis in the swamp forest there in Zimbiti. But yeah, not too many. And in
Remember
terms
there
of
were those big trees in Mbiti that like...
Vocangas,
Yeah,
Vocanga
Vocangas.
thursi, yeah.
Yeah.
They got attacked and like, but I think there's something else killing those trees.
And it's not shuttle.
I don't think so.
You never got shuttle.
I mean, no, we did. They do attack those trees,
But
but
it's because of the stress.
I think it's the stress. Yeah, I think there's. I don't know.
How would you prove that? That was always my problem.
I think it's either I think it's a phytopathogen, like something in the water or in the soil that's around that area, because there's massive patches that are dying off.
And it makes sense because there's a lot of development around.
Yeah, and that
this
all used to,
pollution.
yeah, that all used to be sugarcane as well. So, yeah, and this is in, just for people who are listening, Zimbiti in near Belito Bay in
Yes.
Durban, and it's like one of the last remnant
Of
swamp forests in the
yeah.
country, yeah, which is really cool, and it's important as well.
It's a cool place.
It is very cool, and I think they, for the most part, quite eco-friendly and like
Yeah.
conscious about what their impact. But then again, it's a golf course as well, so they're chucking tons of shit on the
herbicide.
Yeah.
And what else?
Yeah, probably a lot of fertilizers.
Fertilizers and shit. Yeah.
But
Yeah,
definitely
and
one
all
of the,
those things have an effect. It leaches into the soil and the
and I don't think
groundwater.
we realize exactly what effect it has as well.
Yeah.
So I think one way to prove that is to just take soil samples and then try and see what fungi and like pathogens and stuff come out of the soil.
Yeah, that's actually good that you're saying that because I think it should be a combination. When you check for beetles,
Yeah.
you should actually do a soil sample as well.
Invasive species monitoring should be a holistic thing. Like,
Holistic, yes.
you go there with a entomologist, microbiologist, like everything, and just check and do like a surveys throughout the country if you can. I mean, need a lot of funding for that, but it's
Yeah, it's like when you're sick, you're more susceptible to new diseases. And that's exactly how trees work as well.
yeah, 100%.
If there's another disease, then it will obviously get infected by the shuttle water.
Yeah. And I think that's the case for a lot of the stuff that we saw. Because, I mean, there was that yellow wood in wilderness that was also getting attacked, but it had a whole bunch of other stuff going on as well.
Yeah. What was that?
In the wilderness, the ebb and flow.
Oh yeah, the ebb and flow.
I remember there was a hopperfilm next to it that was dead.
There was a hopperfilm that was looking weird.
Yeah. So that area as well, like, I mean, I don't know what's happened there, but yeah, I mean, that's the main finding. Like, even when we were doing the research was if there's an infested tree in an area, the closer trees are to an infested tree, the higher chances they're going to get infested.
Yeah.
And
it makes sense because the beetle can't fly that well.
No.
It flies pretty shit.
And I mean, a lot of my research also focused on trying to find natural enemies but I honestly don't think biological control will work for shuttle borer. Although, so this research that I'm doing now with Francois is pretty cool because we're going to be using mites that we found on PSHB and trying to put antagonistic fungi on them to go into the beetles' galleries and hopefully spread that fungus, take over the galleries so the beetle... Should I give a quick thing of how the...
explain the whole thing, man.
So PSHB, shuttle borer, polyphagous shuttle borer. Its species name is Eualacia fornicatus, and it carries 3 fungi with it. And basically in its native range, it just attacks dead, dying, or stressed trees. But now it's moved into South Africa, which is I think the 7th or 8th country that it's in. The newest one now is Uruguay.
Okay.
Australia, Spain now as well. Basically, when it's in new places, it will attack living trees, bores a hole into them, releases a fungus, which is, I think the name's changed now, but it's a fusarium fungus.
It's a name change. But
Yeah,
it's symbiotic, right?
Yeah, it's a symbiotic fungus. So the beetle usually plants it in its galleries, like its tunnel systems that it makes, and then it will cultivate that, feed on it, lay eggs, and the larva will feed on it as well. And what's really interesting is that the beetle doesn't need to mate to have offspring. It will lay unfertilized eggs. Those will hatch into males, and then it will mate with those males to make females. So you only need a single beetle, a single female to start a colony in a tree or in a new area as well. It's become it attacks over 200 different tree species in South Africa alone. I don't know what the worldwide thing is, but it's probably in the thousands,
Yeah, and it's a problem because it stops the flow of water in a tree.
Yeah,
right?
So once the fungus starts growing, it can become pathogenic, blocks the xylem vessels of the tree, and then that can cause dieback. And if you go around South Africa, I mean, even these oak trees you have outside your house now.
Yeah, it's dieback.
Yeah, but I think that's a combination of things. I don't think it's just shuttle borer.
Yeah, no. This oak tree here doesn't have shuttle borer, I've checked.
Okay, interesting.
I think I don't know. I don't think oak trees are supposed to be here in any case.
No,
This
definitely
is
not.
awful soil for it. It's sand soil here. I don't know how that thing has survived and got so big. They probably watered it a lot when it was young.
Yeah, and but the summers are far too hot for oak trees.
Yeah, that as well, yeah.
'Cause
There's
even
a lot of other diseases on them, that white mildew shit that you get on the leaves.
Yeah.
And that, I think there's a root rot.
Yeah, the root rot is a huge thing because because I've just come from Grahamstown now, and there's all the oak trees that they cut down are like hollow in the center. So I think there's a lot of stuff going. I mean, yeah, like you say, I don't think they're supposed to be
Yo,
here.
but Stellenbosch oak
Yo.
trees look so bad now. They're
They
even
need to-
worse than they were. When I
Yeah,
was
no,
last-
they're really bad, and they're going to all come down in the next like less than 10 years. There won't be an oak tree left in Stellenbosch, or none of those big
None
ones.
of those
that they-
big ones, yeah. The
And
small
they-
ones probably, but the big ones, they look awful, man.
Yeah.
They're falling apart.
And it just makes like they need to now just cut them down and replace them with stinkweeds.
Yeah, but now
and-
they're replacing it with another oak trees.
Is that? I read an article in Cape Town as well. They're replacing them with another quercus.
A different species.
Yeah, different species of quercus. And I don't know. And the whole article was about PSHB, and I want to know who gave the go ahead for planting
Yeah.
those trees, because
It's-
obviously they didn't consult anybody.
They probably didn't. And quercus is obviously a nice host for shuttleborer. I don't know if
well-
all the species are.
That's the thing, though. It's like
You
there's
don't know
such,
yet.
I mean, like in that publication, I looked at like family and species level differences between hosts. No like genetics or anything, which would be like the best way to do it. But there's definitely, even between individuals of the same species, there's differences in how they handle.
Exactly. Yeah.
So, yeah, we'll
That's,
see.
that's
we'll
what makes it really interesting for me. And that's why I've always said growing stuff from seeds is really important.
100%, yeah.
Because this thing of taking,
cuttings
cuttings,
because then when one dies, and then all of them are going to
because
die.
now what they do, they're lazy, they take a cutting from the same species of tree. If you make cuttings from different trees, it's a bit
Yeah,
better. But
yeah.
still, now they're taking the same tree, making cuttings, growing them, planting them in rows down the street. And now if a disease comes through,
Yeah, just going to wipe out everything.
wipe out, and then it looks really bad. Well, if you had seeds, you had one tree maybe dying.
Yeah, but also I don't understand this thing of planting a single tree in a street.
Yeah.
Why
Why
not
should it be a
plant-
single? It's easy, that's why.
Yeah, but like plant a yellowwood and a celtus and a hopperphyllum, like
Yes.
there's and
Eckeberg, yeah.
yeah.
I love Eckeberg, yeah. Anyway,
That's a
guess
good
we
one.
can talk about trees for a while.
Well, I mean, that's what I was here for.
Yeah, that's why you are talking about trees. But yeah, I don't know. But Stellenbosch is difficult. Like, what tree would you plant there for the street? Like Eckeberg, Hartmannfilm probably. What
I
others?
always
Celtus can
I
work.
always say Celtus. I think it's a good street tree. It doesn't have an invasive root system.
Yeah, but the one problem with Celtus is that it hybridizes with the Chinese one, the Sinensis.
But I think if you, yeah, like you
I've
say,
seen that. I've seen in Stellenbosch like these hybrids coming.
and
up.
is that an issue?
I don't know if it's an issue, but like
Yeah.
it's-
You want I mean, if you're gonna replant, you want indigenous stuff.
yeah, I don't know. But people don't like indigenous, They like their liquid ambers and their
But like,
plain
what's wrong with a
trees.
yellowwood? Like yellowwoods are nice.
I think it's too dark. The leaves are dark.
It is dark tree, and
So
it doesn't
they
lose
want
its
the-
leaves. They want the like European feel. For,
Yeah, but like an oak tree, you don't get that European feel for me. It's like oak tree is not the same feel. I like a plain tree. Like I know I like indigenous trees, but like a plain tree is a nice feeling. It's like a homey feeling.
I don't know. I don't get this. I don't get a homey feeling. From
You don't
a plain,
get it.
like
You
when you're
don't
going
get
through Sedgefield. Like that doesn't give me a homey feeling.
Okay, maybe not.
Sedgefield just went hard on the plane trees, though.
Yeah,
That's like all they
the
planted.
rows of plain trees. Shit. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a urban planning and like planting trees is
Quite important.
it's important, but it's also difficult. Like and there needs to be like more research done on like, and more accommodation for the trees. Like you can't plant a tree in a 1 meter by 1 meter thing and expect it to live for 40, 50 years.
That's true.
There needs to be good drainage. You need to like mulch it every now and then. Like, yeah.
There's a lot of things to consider. Another tree that people are planting a lot is that Syzygium. But both of those species, the cordatum, and what's the other one? Guinlens.
Yes,
I'm seeing that everywhere. Like
but it's
all the new development.
Trudy Pop, the woman who found PSHB in South Africa, she's no longer working on it anymore.
But seriously, she's out now.
Yeah, long ago.
But she's leaving now the country, I heard as well.
Yeah, she's either going to Italy or Australia. She's from Australia. But she collaborated with an artist, and they did like a pamphlet of like what trees to plant that are not susceptible to PSHB. And Syzygium was one of them on there.
Not susceptible.
Yeah, and Assaghai was also on there.
Oh, makes sense.
That's a beautiful tree.
But they're difficult for street trees. They
Yeah,
won't work. That's the problem.
Um,
They need quite shade at the start to grow large.
But if you grew them in what, like 100-liter things under some shade cloth for a while, and then slowly moved them out and eventually put them in the street, it could work.
Yeah, it could work. There are some. I've seen assegai trees as street trees. I've seen saffron, philodendron.
Oh, that's cool. Where did you see Assaghai as a street tree?
Where was it?
I
can't remember.
I'd love to see that.
I've seen it somewhere. I think it was in George. And George makes sense. It makes more sense. Yeah, it wasn't George. It
100%.
wasn't George.
I mean,
because I could see the fruit. That's how I actually saw it. I saw the fruit of the assegai and I was like, oh shit, that's an assegai. And I stole some fruits for me.
no,
Well, I don't know if it's stealing, but
I don't think so. If it's on the street, I think.
planted some more trees. But yeah.
Yeah, I had to leave all my trees at home. I must take a trip to the garden route and collect some seeds.
I have a lot of seeds. I have many, many seeds of everything.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have like a whole collection of seeds.
Maybe I should
Just for trees.
ask you for some.
No, sorry.
I mean, it was worth a shot.
No, I'll give you some. I'll just have to check what I have. Anyway, I want to ask you, like you said now, Trudy is not involved anymore, but like who's involved now at the moment? I know Francois is big in the shuttle border. Is it Bernard? What's the other guy's name?
Not really. Bernard's not really. Wilma.
Oh yeah, Wilma. Is she doing also postdoc probably?
Yeah, she's doing postdoc, but now she's the head of the diagnostic unit. Yeah, at FABI.
At FABI.
Which is the forestry unit, Forestry
Agriculture
Biotechnology Institute in Pretoria. And I think I think that's mostly commercial stuff though. So I don't think if you have a shottle borer infested tree in your garden, you can't just send stuff to them.
But I seen she's, I think she released a paper on the indigenous.
Yeah, bark beetles.
Bark beetles.
Bark and ambrosia beetles, yeah. Which is really cool.
Yeah, maybe we should just say what's the difference between bark and ambrosia beetles.
Yeah.
Shuttle border is an ambrosia beetle.
Yeah, so all ambrosia beetles carry a symbiotic fungus, and they make their tunnels into the sapwood of the tree, whereas bark beetles just go in a little bit and then make their gallery system just under the bark of the tree. Yeah. And they sometimes have a symbiotic fungus, but most of the time they don't. And what are the other differences? They usually mass attack trees. Bark beetles usually mass attack trees as well.
Like the ash trees and...
Yeah. And Dutch elm disease and like stuff like that. So they're usually more of a problem than ambrosia beetles, and that's why a lot more research has been done on them. Because the literature review I did was trying to look at if a lack of natural enemies allowed PSHB to become invasive. But there's not a lot of literature on natural enemies of ambrosia beetles. For bark beetles, it's a lot more.
There's a lot more.
Yeah, but I think that's just because they were more of a problem. There was more funding available.
Yes. But isn't there a lot of funding now for shuttle border? You would think with all this media release and all the problems we're having.
the funding for after my PhD, the funding is dried up for PSHB research at
Really?
at Pretoria, yeah. And the funding we're getting now through Stellenbosch is through the private sector, like private growers and stuff like that. So I don't think there is a lot of funding.
There isn't. No.
I mean, maybe in other
I
countries now.
thought there would be because it started to infest the trees in Cape Town now, and it's the whole Cape region, and everyone's involved.
Yeah,
Is there actually a lot of trees dying? Do you know? Have you been to Cape Town before and checked?
No,
You
I
haven't,
mean,
'cause you.
I've been here 2 weeks now, and I mean, like I've had a look around. I haven't seen much Shottlebora, like in the north, like Kraaifontein and stuff where I am.
Yeah, I don't think there is any there
Yeah.
yet. I don't know. I'm not sure.
Because it's in Somerset West now, and Stellenbosch.
Yeah.
I
I know it's in Cape Town as well.
Yeah,
On all the box elders, because they're taking out box elders.
they
That
must.
Acer Negundo.
Yeah,
But it's an awful tree that I don't like.
Yeah,
it.
no,
I don't know
I
why
don't-
people love that tree so much.
and people's mindsets need to change now as well. They need to think more indigenous because
Indigenous is just better because you get like all of the elements, like you get all the insects coming to
Yeah.
your garden, you're getting a cool ecosystem you're creating with all these cosmopolitan species that you get from Europe and China and wherever. They don't really bring anything. They bring
It's,
all the stuff that's associated with that plant, and that's it.
yeah,
That's it.
and oftentimes you can bring pathogens with
Yes.
them that are. I mean, I think we're more aware of that stuff now, but when they were first brought over, like you're bringing soil and stuff with it, and that can bring a lot of pathogens that maybe our indigenous trees aren't used to, and they're more susceptible to them.
Vulnerable to it, yeah.
But yeah, I don't know why. I think more and more people are planting indigenous stuff nowadays. Maybe more when it comes to like small shrubs and like fynbos stuff. But hopefully that will move into.
I think the development, like new estates, I think all of them are planting more indigenous things. I think so.
So yeah, when I was looking for a house here,
But some of the estates that I've seen, the new ones have planted indigenous trees. Not all of them. but
I mean there were a few estates that I was looking at to find a place to live here, and in the background I just saw an oak tree, and I wasn't gonna move there.
Like nah.
I can find better than that. Because I don't want to wake up and see an oak tree every morning.
You know, a tree is nice, but one thing that's annoying me with this one, it's shedding so many leaves, and the leaves don't degrade here. They don't it takes long. You need
I mean, do you?
need to dry the leaves and then break it, and then throw it in a compost heap or something. But these leaves take long to decompose.
I wonder if
Holy
there is a
hell.
difference in decomposition rates.
No, definitely. I don't think things can decompose here as quickly.
That's actually such a good point, because I was rummaging around in the compost heap by my house the other day, and there's beef woods all around that property, and those needles.
Those needles.
I must have dug down, and that's many years of compost levels, and they're still
They're
loads,
still there.
still there.
They still have it.
And I used them, and then only afterwards I looked if they were okay to use in your garden, and they've got a lot of illegal chemicals. You shouldn't use them as compost.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because they actually inhibit.
What do they make? Like acidic?
It's very acidic soil, but it's not so much.
Compost is usually acidic though.
Yeah, I think it depends what leaves you're chucking in there, and if you have a good ratio of nitrogen and carbon. But I don't think it's so much the acidity, more like specific chemicals that, because palm trees do it as well, to stop growth of other trees,
It's
so
like
that they don't have to
eucalyptus.
compete. Yeah.
Eucalyptus as well.
And I think that's, if you go into like plantation pine forests, there's no undergrowth there. And I don't know if that's clearing like management or
Where's this now?
like just pine plantations. Like if you
Like,
go into Hogsback,
Yeah.
Hogsback area, and
But the seed bank's still there though.
yeah. That's actually. Do you remember that story of just outside of George? Was it George?
I'm not sure.
No. There's all from there. There's pine plantations, and one burnt down, and all the sapling pines died, And then less than a year later,
Fynbos.
not fynbos, but also indigenous trees started popping up. And there hadn't been indigenous trees growing there in over 100 years. So that seed bank has maintained for that long.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Which is really cool.
I know Virginia, there was a study on it. Its seeds can stay for 100 years viable. It's crazy.
And that's its
long.
role, though. It's
Its
early
role.
Succession.
Early succession, yeah.
And
Pioneer.
that's really cool. And it's also like, it's hopeful as well, because if you start getting rid of, if you cordon off places for, like forest regeneration or stuff like that, you might not even have to do much. Just keep cutting down the non-indigenous stuff.
Yeah, but like for fynbos, I feel like pines are fine. I know pines are invading a lot of places in the fynbos habitats. We need to get rid of them, but like when you get rid of them, it feels like the fynbos recovers quite quickly.
Okay.
But like with eucalypt, it's like totally different.
And with wattle as well.
Wattle as well, yeah. It's totally different. Because the wattle is the problem, it brings nitrogen.
Yeah,
to the
that's
soil.
the main thing.
And fynbos doesn't like all the nutrients.
High nitrogen soil. Does eucalypt isn't a nitrogen fixer?
No, but it makes that pheromone and it leaves it in the soil that lets other things not want to grow. I'm not sure how it works exactly. But
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure.
I know the Australian species in Australia obviously are used to it. So
Yeah.
they evolved with it.
Yeah, and they
But
can
here
compete.
now, our species can't really.
Yeah. Your
compete.
eucalypts are ugly. I hate eucalypts.
Yeah, but you get a lot of eucalypt species, and I think we have the ugly ones here.
Yeah, well, I mean, we've just got the plantation ones. I would love to see an actual eucalypt forest in Australia.
Same.
Maybe then I'll have some respect for them.
Maybe. Probably not.
Probably not, because it won't be the same. But I mean, Trudy did a lot of work in eucalypt forests, and she loves them. But I think
it
then...
it can be a cool tree, I think. It grows super quick. It's an amazing tree.
And I think if you're seeing them not just growing like straight poles and they're actually like growing naturally, it'll
they have
be...
this shape.
Then it would be cool.
But yeah, I've seen some other eucalypt species, like in botanical gardens. Then you'll see there's a lot of interesting eucalypt species.
That rainbow one from the Asian... Where is
Rainbow
it?
one, with the bark.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's-
one's pretty.
Where did I see that? In Durban.
I saw it in Pretoria the other day, actually.
Was it in... I think it was in Durban. Yeah, it was. It was in the Durban Botanical Gardens.
That's cool.
Yeah. That botanical garden started as a experiment. Didn't you?
I
came-
was there.
Yeah.
I think I was
And they were growing they were trying to grow coffee and stuff there. Yeah.
I can't remember exactly, but they were very cool trees. They
Yeah,
were
they
trees
are.
from New Zealand in that botanical garden.
Yeah, it is a cool one.
Yeah, it's like I have a plant here that I planted like a leucodendron. I don't know if you're familiar with fynbos species.
I know
It's a
leucodendron.
proteation.
Yeah.
I grew it like from seed that I collected in the field in Stellenbosch, and then I was like, oh, I was so excited. I finally germinated like a few, and then some of them died and one survived. And I think I got the job in George, and obviously I don't want to take this with because it's going to die there, it's too wet there. So I planted here under the pine tree here. I'll show you when we leave now, actually. And it's still alive, man. It's
Nice.
been 4 years.
I mean-
and it's a bush now.
This is where they're supposed to be, though, eh?
Yeah, that's the sand soil. They like sandy. It's a Leucodendron rubrum. I think it grows on the slopes of mountains.
They've got like the yellowy leaves, eh? Or like orangey.
It's more like green.
Green leaves.
Yeah. Green blue. I wanted to say.
And
No, it's actually purple leaves.
okay. Interesting stuff. I've never seen that.
No, I'm talking kak here.
No.
No, it's quite interesting. I just thought like the pine brings like the acidity, because pine like releases some acidity into
But
the soil.
then they're also supposed to have like allelochemical effects, but maybe the fynbos can deal with that.
Maybe that's what I'm thinking. I think they can. Fynbos is quite interesting, but it's not like a forest, Like
No.
when you walk in a fynbos, you're always walking in a new environment. Because if the fire comes through, you go back, then you see, your protea bush of 5 years ago is on a different place now.
Yeah. But I think it's adapted to more like disturbance-based.
Super dynamic system, Well, the
fires
forest
coming.
is like
Yeah,
relaxed and
more
chill.
stable
Yeah.
environment.
More stable.
I like that.
Also
I like
that.
forests.
Yeah, same.
I remember when I was writing my acknowledgements for my PhD.
Did
I
you
remem-
also thank the forest?
Of course, yeah. Because I remember you thanked the forests in your
Yeah, my thesis.
yeah. I miss the forest. I'm gonna go back. I'm pretty close now as well.
Yeah, you can go to some of the patches.
Mm.
There's some patches here in the mountains. It's quite nice.
Is
And you'll see-
Newlands forest Afro-temperate?
Yeah, but it
Okay.
is very invaded as well.
Mm.
But you can go like Skeleton Gorge up there. It's nice. Newlands
Okay.
Forest has a lot of like Kibilaria. It has Scalopia mundii, a lot of them.
Okay, nice. I like Scalopia.
Rapania,
Ah.
Diospyros, Clutia, what else? Ugh, all those ones basically. And Brabium, do you know Brabium?
No.
That is the wild almond tree. It's
Oh,
also
nice.
Proteaceae family.
Brabin.
I think Brabium.
Brabium, okay.
I can't pronounce all of these words that well,
Do you think-
but anyway.
Will it be in that Afro-temperate tree book?
No, I don't think so because it's Cape species. It grows next to rivers here.
Okay.
And there's a cool story of it at Kirstenbosch where Jan van Riebeck actually planted them as a hedge, like to separate the gardens from
Okay,
the
nice.
indigenous people. And it's still there. Some of the trees that he planted as a hedge are still there. You can
Yeah,
see
that's
it's like
cool.
planted in the road there. But
Where's
the-
this?
That's the Kirstenbosch
Okay,
National
nice.
Botanical Garden. Have you been there?
Yeah,
You have been there.
I've been there. I was there 2023.
Because I know they have like a lot of functions and
Yeah.
conferences there.
We had the bark beetle workshop.
Oh, really?
Yeah, with all the Americans, and we took them there.
With Yuri.
Yeah,
I can remember Yuri, but I can't remember the other guys.
Who else was there? What's the British guy's name? Andrew Johnson. Andrew Johnson. Yeah.
He's good. Actually.
Yeah, he is
If
very
like, you
good.
have questions on bark
Oh.
beetles, you should just fucking message him.
He knows everything, and he's such a nice guy to talk to as well, because he knows everything, but he doesn't let you know that he knows everything. He's not like arrogant about it.
No, that's good.
Yeah. And then so Trudy actually, she published a paper recently looking at Phytophthora root rot in
That silver tree.
and looking if phosphates can help reduce the deaths of trees there. But it's bad there.
The root rot.
Mm.
Did you guys go check?
Yeah, and you can see on most of the silver trees there, they've got it. And they'll die, they'll replant them, those will die in a few years. So hopefully they figure out something.
Yeah, I can remember they had this block of silver trees because they look pretty, right?
Yeah, they are cool.
For like the visitors, obviously. And you walked in, it's just a silvery.
Yeah.
But now I think they changed that because the problem is they planted right next to each other. So one gets sick, all of them get sick, all of them die.
And
That's what happened. And then they had to replant them.
I'm actually wondering, surely they plant them from seed though, and don't
Yeah,
take
I think so.
cuttings.
I'm not
But
sure.
yeah,
I'm not sure.
I think the whole of Kirstenbosch now will have Phytophthora.
Yeah, I feel like I need to speak to someone about the silver tree. It would be a cool discussion.
Yeah. I mean, Trudy is in the Cape now.
Yeah. When is she here now?
Yeah, until like the 23rd or something.
Sure, but I'm leaving on the 19th.
For?
Just going away.
Oh yeah,
holiday,
you
yeah.
said on holiday, okay. But yeah, maybe see if you can chat to her. Because she'll be in Stellenbosch now. If I see her, I'll tell her
When
to
did she come down now?
Yeah, the 8th, I think.
I can actually just message her and ask if she wants to talk about the silver tree
Hmm.
or whatever. Yeah, so why is she leave? When did she leave Shuttleborder? I didn't know about that. 'Cause-
Long ago, like
Long
2022, yeah.
Oh. But then I saw it at one time. When was that? Oh, that was probably 2022. No,
It
sorry.
was either 2022 or 2023 that she... Oh, no, but she came for the bark beetle workshop in
Yeah.
2023. So then maybe it was the end of 2023 that she left. But she was just tired of answering emails and
It's too much.
being like the spokesperson, yeah.
Yeah.
It is a lot. I think, like Wilhelm loved that stuff.
Yeah.
But, yeah, Trudy's more the lone wolf, like researcher type of person.
And Francois, does he like that?
I don't think so.
I also don't think so.
But I think he just like sees it as like part of the job, and he doesn't really pay it much mind. Yeah.
Make much of it. That's a good outlook to have on it. Yeah.
I mean, it's important that people know about it. I mean, hopefully people listen to this podcast.
No, a lot of people know about it by now. I
Yeah. And I mean, even
your general public, not really, but most nature people, they're aware of it.
And like I see, especially in Cape Town, like even at the garden centre across the road from where I live, there's a big sign there where they have the indigenous nursery about Shottleboro. And I actually want to...
I used to go to that nursery.
Oh, it's a nice
nursery. It's a nice nursery.
Yeah, I like it. I think I'm going to spend most of my salary there.
Jeez. Do you have space? Where are you going to plant all your stuff?
That whole garden. It's a massive patch.
You're just going to plant?
Yeah.
On the grass there?
Not on the... Well, maybe along the
edge?
Yeah, the border, like the walls. I'll have to talk to the landlady though.
And you're going to get your chickens?
Definitely.
It's a nice spot, man. Jurstenberg Vlakte. It's like a... What's the word again that you use for that? Small holding. Right?
Yeah, small holding, yeah. It's really nice. I'm glad I chose it.
Yeah.
It's like a nice interface between rural and city living.
I don't know if you're interested in the Renosterveld.
I know.
You go to some of the patches.
Yeah, I really want to because
you find the rarest plants there. And it would be nice to have more people looking out for plants.
Yeah.
We have not enough people looking.
I've read quite a few like papers on Renosterveld, but never. I don't think I've ever been and like seen patches.
There's not a lot left.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
It's probably the smallest biome in the country now.
Yeah, it is. It is the smallest. Yeah.
And
there at Bredasdorp, there's a big reserve.
Okay, nice.
The Renosterveld Reserve.
Yes, I actually did see that.
There's a big one, and then you have like the Bontebok National Park. There was farmland that was transformed. It's next to the Breerivier.
Okay.
It's well and down. It was transformed back. Then it's just like small patches. And all these hills going out here, like Paardenberg, Paalberg, Riebeekwes, Kasteel, all those mountains. Then you get at the Volklip Dam, there's a big patch of Renosterveld.
Okay.
And then you get all these small patches, man.
And are they like vulnerable to like poaching and stuff like that? Do people go in?
I think so.
Okay.
I think so. Especially the tortoises. You know that one tortoise, the geometric one.
Yes.
That is a Renosterveld species. And I saw that actually using dogs to sniff them out to find them now. It's quite interesting.
That is interesting.
I saw like a news thing on it.
Is it like pet trade or is it like...
I think so.
Okay.
That thing is beautiful. It's like small, man. It's small and it's beautiful.
Yeah.
I've
seen them. I didn't know that they were so like...
endangered.
Yeah.
And I would love to see one.
Oh, that would be nice. They must start like a breeding program or something. Surely
surely there is.
Yeah.
I can't think there's not.
Because like, they can't be too difficult to breed and then just put back in the wild.
Yeah. It'll be interesting.
But if you've got small that's the problem though, is like there needs to be corridors between places. Because you can't have a small patch and then tortoises moving through residential and farmland and like...
Yeah, but like agriculture people are most important people to speak to because they have space and they have the corridors. Like if there's a river going through, they should keep it clean and tight.
Yeah.
That's a corridor.
Yeah, exactly.
And I spoke to Sandy the other day and we were speaking about the roads is your biggest corridor for species. You know, the roadside.
Yeah, the
right
verges.
next to the Virgin.
Yeah.
That's where you get Renosterveld still. When you go through the N2, it's the only place. Some places
cool.
that's the only spot.
And like...
But it's a corridor.
Yeah, but then, I mean, like, people should be more aware. Because, I mean, you get people coming through there then with weed eaters. And just like...
Just fuck it up.
Yeah.
They give a fuck.
Yeah.
No, but you're seeing a lot more, like, there's like race courses here at Durbanville and Milnerton. And which the one... Yeah, why am I so stupid? I've been too long away now. I can't remember all the... Kenilworth, sorry. That's the other race course. It's like a horse race course.
Oh, nice.
And in the center, they left like Renosterveld en dat ken hulle Strandveld en Wonderd in Strandveld. Yeah, it's just Durbanville's one that's actually Renosterveld, Strandveld. But they've left the center of indigenous patches, and that's like now it's like such an important like conservation area because some really critically endangered species
Just growing in the middle
in
there.
the middle of a race course.
That's crazy.
It's crazy.
I mean, it's cool.
It's sad in a way because how it has become like there's no indigenous patches left really anymore.
There's a picture I saw a while ago, like how humans started, where we made fences around our villages, and then now we make fences around the indigenous stuff.
Pretty much. So
Yeah.
the stuff can't get out.
And bother us.
Bother us. That's what I'm concerned about. I feel like the future is definitely to adapt nature in with society.
Yeah.
That's the future. But the problem is people don't like mice. People don't like snakes.
Yeah, people don't like hohos and
That's the problem.
people need to get over it.
Yeah, because if people see a hoho like a beetle, they think it's like a cockroach. They see it as
Yeah.
fuck this thing, and they
And
slap it dead. And I'm like, yeah, that was a dung beetle. Jeez.
And like
Why do
even
you
like
wanna
some
do
of
that?
my close friends, you know, they know how I feel about these things. But if there's something in their house, they must die. Like if there's a wasp, if there's a bee, like And my dad even,
Yo, it annoys me.
I'll fight that.
I understand if it's a fucking cockroach, like those German cockroach. Yeah, okay, cool.
Fine.
Step
But
on it. Come
anything
on,
else,
man.
like you can take 10 seconds out of your day to get a container, pick it up, put it outside. There was that. I think they've stopped building it now, though. I'm not sure what's happened. But that Fynbos, what was it called? I think it was called the Fynbos. It was a building that they were building in Cape Town CBD that was going to be incorporate Fynbos vegetation along the walls, and they had
I've never seen that.
they had these really cool like things to like where the vegetation was going to grow. There were going to be these things to analyze like root growth so that they could, replace the vegetation if the roots were growing into the building and stuff. But I'm not sure why they stopped. I don't know if it was funding or like, but you see like stuff like that, like
expensive thing to do.
very expensive. But I think it's also like a proof of concept, like proving that you can do this. You can incorporate like natural vegetation into
That's also
architecture
beneficial,
and 100%.
I think.
Even
It's not
just,
as easy though.
no, but
You can make parks though, around
you can
the
make
building.
parks, but you
And
can
you
also
can make like a
rooftop gardens.
Rooftop gardens.
And I think that it should be law that if you're building like example, a parking lot, any indigenous vegetation you remove, you should have to plant back in like gardens and like on rooftops or something like that. Because then they'll remove all the indigenous stuff and then, like we say, plant plane trees and maples and
But
stuff.
if you take like a big city, like let's say Shanghai or Tokyo,
Singapore.
and you take all the rooftops, and you see what's the area of all the rooftops together, you'll probably get a lot of hectares.
100%.
And you can use that for agriculture
Yeah.
easily. And you don't have to destroy natural vegetation for future agriculture when the population increases.
I mean,
You
there's-
can use the rooftops. It should be like somebody buys a rooftop or something and owns it,
Yeah,
and they can make a farm or.
But I mean, otherwise, you just have like your caretaker in the building is responsible for also taking care of like a rooftop garden, or you just have like a beehive up there, or like
Whatever. Even if it's just a small thing.
even
feeds
just
the
one
people
tree
in the
like,
building.
because there's a city in France. I think it's actually more of a town. It's a really small town, but they passed law like many years ago, like 2015, 2014, that rooftops could only be water catchments, solar panels, or rooftop gardens. You weren't allowed to have an empty roof. Yeah,
That's cool.
and I think that should be the case everywhere. I mean, Singapore
it's
is
just a waste of space.
It is, and also if planting vegetation on those actually will reduce like the urban heat sink as well. So your cities will be cooler,
Cooler, yeah.
and I mean on a large enough scale, you'll have cleaner air in your cities as well.
Yeah,
and
you
a lot
would
of a lot of places, like in Pakistan now, is it Pakistan or maybe Sri Lanka? But the pollution in the cities has like got to like it's really bad,
Really
and
bad.
they're
Well,
trying
probably
to
most big cities.
yeah, and especially in Asia, I think.
Like India and China, obviously.
Where it's like massive populations in tiny areas.
Yo,
like-
India is a mess, man.
Yeah.
Yo, I hate seeing those videos of the pollution and all of that.
Yo, the Ganges River and stuff
Yeah,
like
but
that.
it's like part of the religion as well, eh? They just
But
throw
like-
stuff in the river, throw the dead, deceased. It's like,
Yo, and it's
throw
so,
it in, go to the gods. I'm not sure what's
yeah,
the
I
religion,
don't know, but like
there's a lot of religions there.
mindsets need to
variations.
change. Because like I do understand even from like I was recently reading a book based in the 12th century England
Oh, nice.
about the building of a cathedral. But even then, people used to just like chuck, their rubbish and like stuff in the river.
Yeah.
And like it's always been like that.
It's always been.
But now it's very different because the stuff we chuck away is, plastic and batteries and all that shit that's like actually very polluting and long lasting as well. Whereas, if you chuck
all
your
these toxic metals
Yeah.
and stuff.
if you chuck your fish bones into a river, like that's okay.
Yeah, it's different, right?
Yeah.
And chucking your shit in the river is also different. It can kind of decompose.
Yeah, and also, I mean, now we must realize like we're 8 billion people. And if everybody's chucking their shit into the river,
It's a problem.
yeah.
Yeah, I've always said to myself, I would love to have seen a river before it got polluted. Or
Same.
before it got eroded and all that sedimentation, or before it got dammed. Would have
I
been
always
awesome.
think if I could have like a superpower to be able to stand somewhere and then like just see back in time, like over 1,000 years, 2,000, like 1,000,000 years, like how it looked before.
And there was one place I did see that. It was on Marion.
Uh-huh.
That's where I saw a river where it's not dammed.
Yeah.
It's actually cool.
Yeah, I can imagine, man.
It's not this big river, obviously.
Yeah, but still.
Still, it's a soft bloom. The one here is actually dammed on the Boergaard, but soft bloom that comes down here.
Why do they dam it?
Well, for water, for the base, obviously.
Oh, so all of your
We need
water
water.
comes from there.
Yeah, it's
And-
like a very small dam. You got all the water there. Yeah, the water is clean there, man.
Yeah, I
miss
can
the
imagine.
water. Yo,
I'm sure it tasted beautiful.
oh, it's so cold. Like you open the tap and it's ice cold.
Yeah.
It's like you don't have to put it in the fridge or anything.
And does it rain a lot?
Yeah, it rains every day, man.
So
Like-
why don't they just
Well, it
have...
rains 230 days on average of the year.
That's a lot. Why don't they have JoJo tanks then? Or just like water storage at the base?
I'm not sure. I don't think it's actually necessary. There's water all the time, and they built that dam long ago. So
Okay.
why not? Might as well.
Yeah,
use it,
might
right?
as well use it.
It's a very small dam. I'm not even joking. It's probably as big. Let's say this room and the room next door.
Okay, that's tiny.
it.
That's
and then
tiny.
it's deep. It's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I think it's like 6 meters or 4 meters deep. It's
And
not
is it
even
clear?
that deep. Yeah, it's super clear.
I'd love to swim there.
Yeah. Now you're gonna freeze, man.
Yeah, no.
Ach, but it's nice, man.
Yeah, man, I've been thinking a lot about Marion since you... since
Are you gonna
came.
go?
I would love to.
Yeah, it's a cool
Or just do
experience.
something similar, like,
Go to another island, Seychelles, Mauritius.
I don't know, the ruggedness of this one though seems, or like Galapagos would be cool, but I'm not sure if they do
Yeah.
any like massive research, or they have like stations.
Yeah,
No, they must though.
They must, though. I'm not sure.
But it's very touristy though, that's the thing.
It's like Hawaii as well. No, Hawaii has a lot of research stuff, but it's also super touristy.
Yo, but it's also so
the same with
invaded.
Seychelles. That's basically how they get most of their money, I think,
Yeah.
is with ecotourism.
And I'm glad that there are
Mauritius
still...
is the same. I
Yeah.
think their economy is ecotourism and fish.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. It's quite interesting.
Zanzibar as well.
Yeah. There's a lot of islands, man.
Yeah, there are. But I mean,
Like-
it's good to know that there are some ones like Marion that are still like relatively untouched.
Yeah, like at the sub-Antarctic, there's a lot. There's thousands of islands. Like New Zealand owns a lot, Australia owns, Argentina, UK, obviously when they, the Falkland Islands,
Yeah.
like South Georgia, they have it. It's really cool. There's a lot of shit going on, man.
Yeah, there is. Many podcast episodes to do.
I know, there is a lot. Yeah. I think I'm gonna make like a playlist just of the Marion stories.
Yeah.
And then all the rest is gonna be on their own. Yeah.
That's cool, yeah.
Yeah.
I think those should be the starting ones because those are cool stories, man.
Yeah, it's nice. So you don't have any field work for your postdoc?
No, I do. Because when I initially came here, I thought because I initially thought I was just going to be doing shuttle borer stuff, which is going to be largely lab-based work.
I think it's good that you're not just doing that. I think it's good that you're expanding.
Yeah, 100%, yeah. Because there's two, because when I chatted to people about whether I should go do something completely different, because I was going to sign a contract at Rhodes doing work on high altitude invasive trees in Lesotho border, like Drakensberg area,
Okay.
And trying to find control agents for those. But then when I chatted to one of the professors at Rhodes, he was saying specializing is probably a good thing. Like becoming like the specialist in your field, like that's how you make your mark, or like, not that I want to make a mark, but it's just like that's how you get good jobs as well.
Yeah.
But then
you're also like contained in
Yeah.
the field all your rest of your life.
and then you don't really.
That was my fear.
Yeah, and I thought about that this morning as well. It's like, how much exploring like you've done and like working with like large mammals and like plants and rodents and like all that stuff. Like it's cool to expand.
Yeah,
And
but it's
like-
also difficult,
Yeah.
Now I have to like figure it out the next step, and I didn't really build my career as much. Does that make sense? Because I was there, and then I was there, and then I was there. It's like
but
it's a diverse.
I also think we're young enough to.
That's true. I'm still
Yeah,
young.
like you can focus more now on like, because now you also have like background of like so many different things, and like can maybe find something that you're really passionate about or interested in. But you seem passionate about a lot of things though.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
I just like nature in general.
Yeah.
I love everything.
I mean, maybe this podcast will take off and you can become the Attenborough.
That would be cool. I don't know if I have the voice for it though.
Nah, but there's lots of technology nowadays.
I can just change my voice.
Yeah.
Sounds very cool. I am Elmar
Van der Rooyen.
van Rooyen. This is my podcast. Yo, man. The other day I was like on YouTube and just checking this landscape videos of Kazakhstan and Uzbekistan.
You
know, like the
like natural vegetation.
Natural vegetation.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, I didn't know it looked like that. It was like mountains and beautiful grass.
Kazakhstan's beautiful.
It's beautiful.
One place that I also saw that's really pretty is Mongolia.
All
And
the
that's
grasslands.
like, grasslands, the
It's
steppes.
cold.
Yeah, it gets really cold.
It's like minus 40.
Yeah.
In that desert. I
But
think it's the Gobi, ne?
The Gobi Desert, yeah.
And then the grasslands. You're the horse lords of Mongolia.
But then they also have small forest patches like in the south. And it's like really small population. So it's like relatively untouched, which is really cool.
Yeah. I think, isn't that the least dense place?
Yeah,
The
I think-
population density in the world?
I think so, yeah.
Namibia is second, I think.
Oh, that's cool.
That's cool, yeah.
Yeah, I want to go to Namibia. I haven't been.
Yeah, I'm going to go there a little bit now.
And
Just the south region.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's cool.
But I would like to tour the whole country.
I want to go there and Angola. I want to go see the forest in Angola. That would be cool.
I want to go to the Congo, man.
Yeah.
Flipping parachute in there.
Um,
I'll probably die in a day, but it's alright.
That herpetologist friend that I told you about, he was in the Congo now. And I think as long as you like plan, like don't go to too dodgy areas, like you do have to have armed guards with you all the time, but I think you can
I
do
can't
it.
believe it's that bad.
It's crazy, yeah. I mean, I didn't think it was. I thought like, because you know how people talk about South Africa,
Yeah.
and I thought it was maybe just an exaggeration.
Exaggeration.
Yeah, but it's
Maybe it still is, but you just like so fearful that it's not, and then you get your guard.
Yeah, maybe the gods aren't like, it's just like
they're making use of the situation to get some money. You never know.
If they are, that makes me feel better. But like, still,
that was what I was thinking. Like, I can't think. Like, let's say, for instance, you go to one of the really far out places in the forest. I can't think there's like people there gonna kill you.
But so
a landmine, or I can't think that.
Where I was listening to something the other day about gold mining, and I'm trying to think if it was in the DRC. I think
Isn't that where they have the lithium mines as well?
No, that's I think that's further west, like West Africa. I'm not sure though. I'm not sure. But I think that's the thing though, is like throughout the forests, there's like all these little villages where they mine gold. And that's like, those are the dangerous parts, because apparently like everything is taxed. Like if you move through there, you've got to pay everybody just to like get from one village to the next. And yeah, it's quite densely populated for such a rural country. Yeah. Interesting.
I wonder if they do like logging practices still, and are they actually deforesting? It doesn't feel like it.
I think
it's happening more in the Amazon, the deforestation.
Although I think the new president there has tried to stop deforestation of the Amazon, but then you got lithium mining in like Bolivia, where they're like decimating forests just to get to the lithium mines.
For our batteries.
Yeah.
For our Teslas.
Yeah, exactly. So you stop burning fossil fuels, but now you just cut down all the forests to get to the...
losing all our carbon sinks.
Yeah, but now, I mean, we've got sodium batteries that I think are going to be pretty big. And that's, I think, relatively environmentally friendly. Although I don't know too much about it.
But it's the one thing that bothers me of the rich people. They will like say, okay, we're doing this with being more green, but they don't realize habitat destruction is actually the worst thing, and no one mentions that.
No.
In like all of these studies. And
can I tune Elon Musk on you?
Yeah, you can tune. Tune it.
But so they're trying to test out these new. They're trying to launch rockets to see if they can take payloads, like not into space, but like just outside the atmosphere, and then bring them back in. So instead of transporting stuff on planes, you use rockets now instead. And they were going to do it on off the coast of America on like a remote island, but it's like one of the only islands where there's like 15 to 20 species of really critically endangered seabirds.
Oh wow!
And yeah, it's actually been stopped now. They're not going to do it anymore, but because there was an uproar from people like saying that you're going to disrupt the entire like breeding colonies and stuff like that. And his tweet that he made was, "I'll stop eating eggs for a week if you just let me to use the space," or something like that.
Oh goodness!
Because you see, like that's the mindset. Like they don't care at all.
They don't care.
And like that's somebody
who's an advocate for electric cars.
But you see, and I think initially,
but I don't think it's really to be green. I think it's just the business.
Yeah, I mean, like it is, and I think it's also because he realizes like fossil fuels aren't endless. There's not an endless supply of them, but there's also not an endless supply of lithium. So like, but it's not to like save the environment and stuff like that. I mean, I don't think so. Not anymore, at least. Maybe that's initially how he like dressed it up.
I drove into one of those hybrid cars the other day, and like when it drives from 0 to 40, there's no sound. There's like nothing.
That's
like,
crazy.
And it doesn't feel like you're driving.
It's just like
it feels like you're just floating.
Yeah.
I was like, what the hell is this?
What car was it?
I can't remember now, but it was one of the
Chinese
shuttle cars.
Okay, that's cool. I really want to drive one.
Yeah, but it was weird, man. I don't think driving of a car, you can't feel anything.
Yeah, like no vibrations,
Nothing.
And like the torque it's just like comes out of nowhere.
Yeah,
as
it's
well.
like,
Yeah.
it's just like fast.
That's crazy.
Yeah, no, I don't know what's going to happen to the world with people. They have this tunnel vision outlook on nature. But I listened to that podcast with Donald Trump and Joe Rogan. I don't know if you've listened to that.
No.
And he's against environmentalists because of, the environmental impact assessments. And that's the one thing that frustrates him. He builds a lot of buildings in his heyday, and he's still probably building shit. But like, he couldn't get through a lot of projects because the EIA people obviously blocked him.
Yeah.
So he has this outlook that environmentalists are fucking assholes.
And have a personal vendetta against him.
but-
Everything's personal with Trump, though.
Exactly, that's the problem. No? You have someone that's very high in power who doesn't see the bigger picture of why it's important.
Yeah. And he's now the most powerful man in the world, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But
it's probably about perspective. Is he really? I don't know. Maybe he's just a puppet.
Yeah.
We don't really know who's in power. He could just be a puppet.
True that.
But yeah, I don't really want to talk about
Politics. This is Elmar's ecosystem.
Yeah, well, that's probably part of it,
I was going to say earlier, politics come into everything, but...
Yeah. Well, what's cool, is the Millwood Forest. I want to talk about the forest.
Yeah.
And there's
Jubilee Creek.
there was also a gold mine. There was like a whole village there. I don't know if you visited. Have you visited with me there?
In Jubilee Creek?
Not Jubilee Creek, but if you go at the back there, you can go where the town was. It was there in the Fynbos Island.
I don't think so.
It's
We must
destroyed.
go
There's
there.
nothing there. But the cemetery is still there. You can go look at the graves.
That's cool.
And some of the large mines there you can see.
Well, we went into those
we
smaller
went in the
shafts.
smallish.
Yeah, not supposed to.
Yeah, we're not supposed to, but fuck it.
That's fun.
It was cool. It's
Um,
crazy to think they mined gold there, but they didn't find a lot.
No, I don't think they found enough. I think that somebody
I'm so
found like a
glad
few
that-
flecks and then thought it was going to be like the next gold rush. I'm glad they didn't because Jubilee Creek wouldn't be there then.
Yeah, that's a nice spot. Just
Yo.
to go chill, man.
You went? Who did I? It was with Emil and then another one of my friends.
Did you
Matt
guys
Cooper.
go braai there?
But we camped there.
The
we-
night?
Yeah, we got permission from Narina.
Oh, really? And she
to-
said it's fine.
Yeah, well, she gave me somebody else's contact, but they were all fine with it. And they just said that we had to have the tent packed up before visitors came in the morning.
Then it's fine.
Yeah,
No
and
one's
that was
gonna know
that was so nice. Like, hearing the stream next to the tent,
So you
and the
slept there on the
nachtelkie. right
grass
where we
there.
ride,
where we braai.
right there.
Jo,
That was
nachteltjies in die boseile.
Yeah,
Jo,
that's where we saw that.
Janet.
Yeah, the Janet. Yeah,
Small spotted genets.
that was nice.
There's a lot of genets in the forest.
Yeah, that's a nice spot. Probably one of my favorite places in the world.
Mm.
I love that space.
No, it's a cool space. Any bushbeck that came to kill you?
No,
Nothing. Leopards, nothing.
no leopards.
Damn.
I wish. I mean, they probably are there, but I think the thing is, if you see a leopard, it's seen you hours before.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah.
You would love to see a leopard, man.
Same.
See a Cape leopard, I mean.
Yeah.
Like, see one in the Kruger is, man.
Yeah.
It's
that's
cool,
fine.
it's awesome, but see one here is like rare.
Because I remember when we went to fieldwork once, you said that somebody had spotted a leopard on one of those roads.
Yeah, that
Close
was
to-
Denzel.
Was it Denzel?
Yeah,
Okay.
Denzel spotted a leopard running across one of the main roads going up.
That's cool. Yeah, I would love to see a leopard.
Somebody spotted one in Nature's Valley the other day.
In the close to the town.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know
that's
if it's
crazy.
true, though.
Yeah, there's my mom lives on the Wild Coast, near Carmouth, and they spotted a leopard in the coastal forest there, which is also really cool. I'd love to see one.
Ach, the things are so elusive.
Yeah,
They're
so
smart.
elusive.
They can just
And
evade people so well.
Yeah, and I think if you're staying in the forest and you're only really coming out in late evening, you're not humans aren't going to see that. You need to set up some camera traps. That would be cool.
Yeah. I was wondering always about that elephant that's alone.
Yeah,
That elephant's probably like 60 years old now.
I think about it way too often.
And like, when we're old, it's going to be dead.
Yeah.
And we lived while the last elephant roamed. And
Breathe the same air as that
I
elephant.
feel like I have to go back just to find that elephant.
Yo,
Just to find it and see it before I die, at least. I need to.
spend a year walking through the forest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just trying to find this elephant. I feel like I have to do it. I don't know why. I just want to. It's so sad because I think all the small scale poaching killed the elephants. And
Yeah.
people probably sold the ivory. Like,
100%.
what did they do with it? You know, they probably sold it
Yeah.
on the market. And that's
But-
what's happening with the forest elephant.
I'm sure like bushmeat trade and like
Yeah.
they probably sold lots of parts for like muti and stuff like that as well.
Oh, it's so sad, man. But as a farmer, I can understand. Like, if you have a farm that has to sustain your family and the elephant comes through and just destroys everything.
Yeah, and eats all your crops like yeah.
can
And especially
understand.
like back in those days
Yeah.
where it was you against nature. Like
Yeah.
there's no like harmony, there was none of that. And you
There was
also,
no other choice.
No.
That's your livelihood, you know.
and that's why if there's a leopard killing your sheep, you kill the leopard.
Yeah, and the same with the jackals.
Yeah. Yeah, and I suppose that's just the mindset of people, a lot of people still today. Even though, like, you know, the leopard and the elephant aren't, they're not going to destroy your livelihood.
No. Well, they'll destroy parts of it, maybe.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask you, because I was interested. I thought you might do a postdoc on the indigenous stuff. Indigenous bark beetles.
I mean, it's definitely something I'm interested in. I really want to look at, like, what fungi they're carrying. Because for my PhD, I caught 15,000 bark and ambrosia beetles.
Different stuff.
Well, that was 47 species.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
But there's a chapter on it?
Yeah.
Yo, why haven't I seen this?
I'm trying to publish it now.
Trying to publish it. Okay,
I've got
cool.
it all formatted and everything. I'll send it to you.
Yeah, please. I want to read
I
that.
did like all like diversity
How did
indices.
you idea it with Andrew?
No, with Francois building so I used Vilma's bark beetle key that she
Okay.
did, the one that she's published now. She sent it to me before it was published.
Okay.
And then some of them I just got to tribe, like using
Tribe level,
yeah, like woods, you know, like all those old keys and stuff like that. And then Francois helped me a bit as well.
I can't think how to ID those things.
Sure, man.
They're
There was
so
some,
small, man.
and the thing is, so luckily I used a really cool microscope camera at Pretoria, so I could get like super good detail. But
Yeah, you need that.
some of those things, like, I mean, I've got 6 species that I tried for ages to ID, and I couldn't, no. And some of them I only got like single individuals as
Well, you
well.
probably found new species.
Yeah, probably.
They're probably not described.
No, 100% there are some in there that aren't described. Yeah, there's some.
There's no experts on this. We need an expert on bark and ambrosia.
That's my whole thing. Like, when I was going to go to Angola, I wanted to trap bark and ambrosia beetles in Angola.
You'll
as
get
well.
so many different ones.
And the thing is,
Not a lot of botanists or entomologists or anything goes there
No, yeah.
to do studies. There's so much to find out there still. There's a lot of places actually.
my friend, the herpetologist, he's finding new species of frogs in Angola. Can you imagine how many species of insects there are that are undescribed? I mean, not that describing things should be like our main goal, but like, I think it's just, it's the
beneficial.
naturalist in us though. It's like, you know, same as like Darwin or like...
Yeah, it's like the explorer in you.
Yeah, you just want to find cool shit.
Yeah, you want to find cool shit.
And I think that's always...
That's why I went into nature.
Yeah.
I think that I have that spirit. I want to explore. I want to find stuff.
Like you find that cool rare plants and you
Yeah, I
find
love
this
it when I
insect.
walk in the field and I find a flower, even if it's not that rare, if it's just something new that I haven't seen. I'm like,
I mean, it's like even just something that's common, but you find a really cool specimen of it. Like, you know, that Eckerbergia on the horse trail there by Harkeville, yeah.
And the one at Gona,
Yeah.
that one's also beautiful.
I would really love to do some more
Oh,
indigenous.
that Eckerbergia at Harkeville, yeah.
That's big,
That
eh?
one's beautiful. Forgot about that one.
Yeah, that's a nice one.
Yeah.
I think about that
Or
tree
if you
often.
find a massive specimen of a wit else, man, near a river and you can sit in it.
Yeah.
You can climb like 5
Sure.
meters up and you sit there in that bowl and you just like,
Yo, that sounds
and you
nice.
read a book.
If we leave now, we can
We can go find one.
yeah.
No,
'Cause
we
remember
should do
there
it.
was that little, because you never found seedlings of it else.
Never.
But remember on the olifantpad in Diepwalle, on that
we
one
found
path,
one,
we
yeah.
found one, yeah. I wonder if it's still there. Because shame, it was right up against the path.
Yo, if Rudy is listening, he'll probably say we're lying.
We should have. Did you take a picture?
I think I have one. I probably
Yeah.
did. But the thing is, underneath the surface, you don't know what's going on. The root can come here, because that's how Vitals grows, right?
True, yeah.
That's
I wonder if there was
It just
one.
brings out the shoot there.
Yeah.
It does that. That's the thing.
They need to be planting more of them though. I mean,
Ah.
maybe they've just always been rare. Maybe it is just a rare tree in the forest. Because it seems like,
I feel like you've just revitalized my interest now again. I feel like I have to try and get seeds again.
Of
And try-
Vitals.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and try to germinate it.
but you've tried, eh?
I have tried.
Yeah.
But not as well.
I
need to
wonder.
try better. They seed in November, right? November, December.
I have no
have to
idea.
wait
But
till-
then, do you think that maybe there's a specific process that's needed for it to seed? Like maybe it needs to go.
It was just super unsuccessful making
Yeah.
seeds. It's just
Maybe
like
you need to chow it and then seed.
poop it out.
Yeah.
Actually, you can try a lot of things, eh?
No, but like if you use like a weak solution of like vinegar or.
I think definitely the dispersal method's water, because it's like air and it's next to the river. And
Always,
it falls
yeah.
onto the river and it gets sweet
So maybe
down.
it needs to sit in water for a long time.
Maybe.
Because like if a seed falls into a river, who's picking it out of there? It's going to sit in there for ages before it finds a place to root.
No, I'm not sure, because that's where you find Vitals, wet spots.
Yeah,
In
always.
the forest, always.
Oh, that's in my dream is to have a little lake at my house with a vitals growing next to it.
Gonna struggle, but it'll be cool.
Yeah.
It'll be cool.
And if that fails, I'll just grow a flipping.
No,
weeping
Vitals
willow.
is the coolest tree, man, and you can. That's a cool product that you should start. Any beekeeper who's listening, you're listening, but use a Vitals for your bees.
Oh,
You're gonna
yeah.
get a different type of honey.
That's cool.
'Cause that was the honey tree in the forest.
Well, I saw there's a deli close to me, and I think they're bullshitting their honey because there's like lychee honey and
Lychee
like
honey.
like all these different types of honey, and I call bullshit.
How the hell did they get the bees just to go for the lychee?
Yeah, I don't think you can always guarantee that it's going to be like 100% orange blossom honey or
Yeah.
like something like that. But like, there were some weird ones though.
Maybe they infuse it with it or something.
I don't want infused honey though.
Yeah.
I don't know. But Vitals would be cool. That would actually, if you go and just put a beehive like in the middle of the forest,
It will work.
but then you need to put it so that nothing can break into it. You need to like put it
Baboons
onto
is the
a
problem.
shit.
Yeah, they're gonna break into it. What else? There's other things that probably will eat the honey as well.
Are there badgers in the forest?
You get polecats.
Okay.
You get a honey badger. Get honey badgers there.
But do they go in like deep into the forest?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so.
Yeah, then you're gonna
You get them on the camera traps. I haven't seen one myself.
Okay.
I can remember I was walking with Rudy and Corley, and she saw a honey badger while we were walking, but it was just running across.
Ah, she's lying.
Yeah, that's what we said. I don't think she's lying.
No. I don't know Kole though.
No, she wouldn't lie like that.
But that's, I think, like comparing that honey to like other stuff that you would get would be so interesting.
That's what I'm saying. You'll get such a cool taste, I feel.
Yeah.
But yeah, like
Post taste.
going back to the beetle seeds, like when I harvest, I harvest lots. You know,
Yeah,
how they
yeah, I
make
know. I
those,
know you.
those many, and like
Yeah, just take
when you go through them, you only find like you're probably like
a small
two
percentage.
out of 100. You
Yeah.
find like there's some sort of seed thing inside of that. The rest are empty.
Interesting.
And
But
then those ones that probably have something, it might be infertile in any case.
Yeah.
So now you're like, shit, your percentage is so low for this thing to actually do anything.
But they're like, but they're long-lasting trees. So they've got like, it's a trade-off.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what's so cool for me about trees. They're not really putting as much energy in their flowers. They'd rather survive longer.
But I think especially for Afro-temperate, for like the specific Afro-temperate forests that we have here, because like Rudy did some pollination work, and the flowers they're not like flamboyant, not a lot of pollen or nectar.
No,
It's
not flamboyant. Anyone that's flamboyant is Rothmania.
Calodendron.
Calodendron and Rothmania. Yeah. It's the two flamboyant ones. And they make big seeds actually and fruits.
So yeah, I'd say then like the majority of species are more invested in like just growing and surviving in the forest.
Yeah, but now it gets super interesting, let me tell you now. Because the probability for making a viable seed is so low, but it's every year it does that. And how long does it survive? You know?
Yeah.
Let's say Vitals might be like the oldest tree maybe.
Yeah,
it
we don't
grows to thousands of years. So that means it has thousands of years of a very low percentage of making a seed every year. And if you take that into account,
it adds up.
It adds up, and it's actually not as low as you might think. While you have a geophyte here, let's say a babiana, it also flowers every year, and it actually has a high percentage of making a viable seed.
Yeah.
But the plant itself only lives for whatever, 30 years, 80 years.
I mean, Virgilias, they have...
yes. Their seeds are always like so viable.
Yeah,
like,
I've planted lots of
and that's
Virgilias.
probably why they don't live that long.
Yeah.
They put all their energy
That's
in
that trade-off. And also like their like role in the ecosystem as a whole.
That makes it so interesting, man. That's why I love ecology.
And it's like...
That's the sense of ecology why I love
exactly.
to talk about.
And particularly with forests.
Yeah.
Or just like vegetation in general. I just find it so interesting.
Yeah. And I think the forest is also a dynamic system where they change over time, but it's just a lot slower.
Yeah, yeah.
And,
the scale is much...
That's why people get so sad when a tree dies, because it's always there, but technically, no, it's not always there.
People get very sentimental about trees. When I tell people that they have to cut down their tree because of Shottleboro, like people buy houses because of the oak tree in the back garden or because of the...
Exactly.
And then when you have to cut it down,
It's like that, what's her name, Robin and Gordon, with their beautiful oak. Shame, that thing's probably dead now.
Yeah, it was dead long ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Shame.
They probably got that property and that oak. You know,
yeah,
like
and they were planning on building like a gazebo underneath it and like around the tree.
That's so sad.
They must just go to... What's that place that grows indigenous trees there on near Plet?
You can probably plant a Otaniqua and it'll get just as massive.
Yeah.
But it will just obviously not happen in their lifetime now anymore. But that's the unfortunate thing about life. You can't always get what you want, man.
Yeah. They've got
Things die, man.
Yeah.
Trees die. People don't consider that. People think trees live forever. They don't.
That's because it's like a constant. It doesn't move. It doesn't change all that much.
Well, it changes a lot.
But not like that.
I feel like if I go back to the plots now that we...
I really want to go back.
Because I visited one, a Ghibli Creek, those ones.
Yeah.
And I just saw like the trees are bigger.
100%.
I could feel it. I could the trees are really big.
But
like you could have, I don't know if you actually measured the diameter.
Not at the end, no. I should have,
You should have actually, because then you had other type of data.
Yeah.
For other type of paper, just the growth rate of species.
Yeah.
I don't think there are a lot of papers on it really. I think there are some.
The problem is we need to know exactly where we measured it. Because like some of those trees, because then you would need to have
you'll have to make a model or something. You'll have to measure it at different heights.
Yeah.
Exactly. We said breast height, right? So we could take that height.
Yeah, but then I think you need to like put a marker like exactly where you did it. Because then, you know, some of the trees that had multiple boles and measured like different.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, you would have had to.
Because
and measure it at different spots as well.
Yeah, and but I mean, it would be easy enough to go now and do that.
Yeah.
Just like over a few weekends or whatever.
Actually, do it for another master's student or something.
Yeah, I really wish I could do more indigenous stuff. There's just no funding.
That's the problem.
I'm gonna just look.
It's super sad, man. And I know life has become really difficult for everybody, but especially for us.
Yeah.
We're just trying to make our own thing work as ecologists.
Yeah, I just want to be able to walk in the forest again for my job. That would be cool. There's
Oh, you know where we should go? Me and you, we should go to Obos.
Obos.
Obos is a forest there, the riviers on the end. I don't know if you know where that is. It's on the end to it's a town. But there's a big patch of forest.
Okay.
And
it's not far from here.
It's not that far. It's like 1.5 hour drive.
We must do it.
Yeah, it's a very cool place.
Let's do it next
weekend. I've been there with Joey and Rudy there once.
What's next week? Oh, no, but a week from
No,
now.
I'm gone
Yeah,
now.
you're gone.
I'll be back in August, basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then we do it then. Are you leaving?
I'm not sure yet.
Okay. Didn't you have 3 days the last time I saw you?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I have till Monday to decide if I'm leaving or not. I don't really want to leave because I'm doing this now. And I'm actually enjoying it.
Yeah.
Speaking of people.
It's cool people, yeah. Well, some of them are cool.
Just one person's cool, eh? No, I'm talking cuck. No. And I'm actually enjoying this, man.
Yeah,
and I feel like if I go now, I won't be able to do it. Then I'll have to do it there, and there's limited amount of people involved.
I think, honestly...
But there's also a lot of people.
That's the thing. You'll always find people. And if you put like, for example, you put on a thing on Facebook, like, I'm doing a podcast talking about nature, if you want to come on.
Exactly.
And like the Wesser group, like there's always people keen to talk.
Yeah, that's what's so nice. I feel like most people I've contacted, everybody's keen.
Yeah.
Like nobody's like, no, if you.
No, I think most people are keen to talk, especially because like, yeah, and I think ordinary people are also just keen to talk about like their experiences and like their views of nature.
I don't just want to focus on nature, actually. I know I called it Elmar's ecosystem, but the ecosystem is the whole thing, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
All the interactions. It's not just nature. We're part of everything.
Yeah, and
nature is also part of all what humans do.
Like earlier when we got a bit into like the political stuff, I think politics seeps into nature a bit as well.
It does, yeah. No, definitely.
Essentially, we are still part of nature, even if we don't see ourselves as it.
No, we are.
A lot of people don't.
100% part of it. You can't deny that.
No.
Yeah, so I don't know where the future lies for nature. Hopefully people, just to make people aware. That's the whole point of this as well. I want to make people more aware of it. But the ultimate goal, why I started this, is just because I want to learn from people, just through conversation, basically.
Yeah.
And it works.
100%, but also like, I think it can maybe form like a more of a community of people that's, you know, that you can keep in touch with. Because like now, if you found like, you know, a cool plant somewhere, or you found like an area that needs to be, that you feel needs more like attention, then you've got like 20 people you've had conversations with, and out of those, like there's somebody there that you can chat to about
and
it.
I can tell him, listen, I can use, there's a plant here, go check it out. Yeah, that's true.
And if you do this for a year, 2 years, 3 years, like how many people are you going to have talked to? Experts and...
I want to do this all the time now, man. I want to...
Yeah, it would be cool.
I want to try and do this like...
Full time.
I've been doing 2 a week at the moment already, so which is cool. I might do 2 more next week before I go.
Yeah, cool. And hopefully your viewership will increase. If you can, I mean, it's not ideal, but you could get, advertising things for companies.
Yeah, I can.
The Cape Garden Centre in Newtonburg, Factor.
It's my sponsor.
Yeah. Today's sponsor.
That would be funny. Yo, have you spoke to Alan?
No, I haven't.
Yo,
I was actually.
I haven't spoke to that guy in a long while. I wonder what the hell he's doing now.
I think he's doing dancing. I think he's still doing dancing.
Yeah. Is he shoving his ass somewhere?
Did you get those videos of him dressing up like a dinosaur? Yeah. And doing some weird dancing in clubs and stuff. If he's enjoying it, then he must carry on.
If you're making money and loving it, go for it, man. I just enjoy that guy. No, I enjoyed you as well, because you're just who you are. There's no fucking filter.
No.
That's what I like about our whole group.
I think we became a good friend group as well. Like those field trips, was what I looked forward to the whole year.
Same. It was nice.
Yeah.
I hate sitting in the fucking lab at university. It was nice, but it was like meh. But then I got really excited when we went to Rondevlei for a month or 2 months or whatever.
Yo, I used to love that.
Yo, that place is just, man. Rondevlei.
I would love to see. That's one of the only reasons I want to do a project in that area is just to go stay there again.
Go stay in that house at Rondevlei. Yo. Even that habitat there is cool. Like this weird lake.
Yeah, the flay, and then like coming up into like more like thickets, fynbossie,
a mixture.
It was like bushveld.
Bushveld. It's a weird habitat.
It was really cool though.
And it's sandy. It's just like
so
dunes.
sandy. And then then you drive less than half an hour, and then you can hit Woodville. Yeah, and then you got a massive old growth forest. Yeah, like right there. Crazy. That's one thing I love about South Africa. It's like you can drive for like 20 minutes and be in a completely different biome.
Diverse.
I mean, I don't know if it's like that in many other countries, but
I think in some it is. I
Yeah.
think like parts of Australia it's like that. Argentina probably.
Yeah.
And
cool.
some places in the US as well.
Yeah, okay, I can see that.
But not in Europe really. No, it's pretty much the same shit. And there's
but-
no natural.
No, but that's the thing. There's nothing
vegetation
natural left in Europe.
It's very sad.
You drive half an hour and you're just in a different city. And you may
People
have...
get so weirded out when I tell them, I don't really want to go there. I'm like, what's wrong with you? You
I
don't
mean,
want to go to Europe? No, there's no natural. I'd rather stay here in South Africa. A lot more to see here.
Like when I was in Ireland, there were a few forest patches that we went into.
Okay.
But like...
It's not the same vibe.
No, and it's all very like cultivated and still like, walking paths and like, stuff like that.
It's like planted in rows as well.
No, this was
It's
like an actual forest
Okay,
patch, but
that's
it was
cool.
like a little hike that you could do through it. And there are some areas where they're trying to do like reforest, but I mean, Ireland's supposed to be 80% forest cover, and it's now at like 3 or something. Don't quote
It
me
used
on
to
that.
be 80%.
Yeah,
Holy
it's
mother.
like
I
it
didn't
used to
know
be
that.
it used to be like a temperate rainforest or something like that.
Yo,
And then the Vikings came.
that is plundered.
Well, they just had to build their ships out of something.
You think so? Is that the reason?
I think that is a huge reason for. I
And
mean,
what about the Romans? Did they go to Ireland? Probably not.
interesting. Yeah, I mean, I think there were more. I mean, England
The
is also a lot of forest, but I think the big thing is that it's been, what's the word? It's been inhabited for so long. It's the same when I was in Vietnam. We're walking through a acacia plantation, rows of acacia for like as far as you can see, and then I'm trying to ask the person like, what was here before? And he was like, sugar cane.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, okay, and before the sugar cane? And he was like,
wouldn't
no,
know.
sugar cane.
been
It's
like
like,
that
and then you
so
realize that it's been thousands of years that people have lived here, that people don't even know what was there before. It's like in South Africa, where we're sitting now, you can say 100 years ago, this was probably fynbos or renosterveld or
We're
like
quite
so.
lucky because our country developed quite late.
Yeah, I mean America as well, relatively
Civilization
1700s, and like I think it's important to know what, to keep records of that.
Yeah. You were in Vietnam. When were you in Vietnam?
2023.
Also for
No.
the bark beetle stuff.
Oh, and it was 2023 and 2024. Yeah,
Wow.
for PSHB, trying to find parasitoids. We brought back
Oh.
like 300 kgs of logs.
Holy shit! How did you get that in the country?
Well, lots of permits. Yeah. The first time we went with Wilma, the second time was just me and Brett.
Then you brought some more shuttle border as well, eh?
Yeah. And that's why it's in Somerset West.
Oh,
We
really?
We just
Oh,
released
you
it
dropped
there.
your logs then. Eh?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness!
But I got arrested the first time.
You got arrested.
Yeah, because I went there on a tourist visa and then they caught me working in the forest.
Oh,
And they confiscated my passport, spent 8 hours in the police station.
seriously?
Yeah.
Were you in a cell?
Not in a cell, but I wasn't
Somebody
allowed
smacked
to
your
leave.
ass or something?
No,
Yeah, okay.
unfortunately not.
Okay.
I got given a lot of tea
Nice.
and they were going through my phone, my emails.
Checking your girlfriend's numbers.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, after that after we paid a little bribe, then I got my passport back.
Serious?
Well, the guy who was with me had to pay them. I don't know if it is a bribe or if it is just like a fine. I think it is a bribe though.
Yeah.
There was lots of laughing and handshaking.
Okay, so you got out that mess then.
Yeah. And then the second time I went, I was like, okay, do I need a business
And they were
visa?
like, yeah.
No, and he was like, no, it'll be fine. We just won't go there again.
What the
So the
fuck?
second time I went as well with a...
What type of logs did you get? Like different species or?
No, man, that's the thing. It's like,
You don't know.
no, most of it was acacia mangium,
Ah,
which is like, I think half the issue, why we didn't find anything. Because there's nothing, like there's no, we're looking for parasitoids. You're not going to find diversity of parasitoids in an acacia plantation where like there's nothing else growing. There's no other vegetation there besides
but
acacia.
there's shuttle border.
There's shuttle border everywhere.
Yeah.
But that's why I kept asking to go to like a indigenous. The problem is then if you find a tree that's attacked by an ambrosia
Then you
beetle,
have other stuff.
what you don't know what it is. You don't know if it's shuttle
that's
border
the
or
problem.
something
I
else.
think that's probably why you went there.
Yeah.
Who was in charge of that? Like choosing the site there?
The guy that we were with, two and can't remember the other guy's name. But yeah, two people that worked for the Vietnamese Academy for Forest Science, VAFS. And they took us around. We went all the way from Da Nang, which is like the middle of Vietnam, all the way to the top to Hanoi. Traveling through some really beautiful areas, but it's just it's so much agriculture there. Like there's very few areas that are natural forests.
Yeah.
And I think after the Vietnam War, the American War there, I think a lot of it's Agent Orange. They just sprayed the shit out of those forests and killed everything. I think before that, people there were really like living like in harmony, like with the forests. And now they just plant acacias. There was a lake.
What's the acacias? Was it like for paper?
Pulp. Yeah,
Paper,
pulp.
ne?
Yeah. And I think
What acacia did you say?
Mangium.
Mangium.
Yeah, it's a hybrid.
Australian.
Yeah, I think it's also.
I don't think we have that.
No, we don't. No.
Won't grow here.
I'm not sure.
It's more tropical.
That's a good question. I'm not sure. And actually, I don't think it's a hybrid. I think it's a species by
If
itself.
it was a hybrid, it would have another name.
Yeah.
X something.
Yeah,
Mangium X. Blah blah blah. Munzii.
yeah. But no, it's and it's funny because their view of a nature reserve. So there was this one area we were in, and I was like, like these trees are growing like weird. All the acacias they were growing weirdly. Like it wasn't straight rows. It wasn't like
They just planted randomly.
yeah. And I was like, what's happening here? Does this place get harvested? And he goes, no. This is a nature reserve.
But it was just acacia.
With just acacias, maybe like one or two different trees here and there.
And
I
then
was
you were
like-
like, huh?
And then he said, no, but they plant acacias first, and then they'll come in and plant other trees underneath.
And then use that as a pioneer to
but
establish the other ones.
Maybe it works there, but to me, it's a really weird way of encouraging indigenous growth to like fill the seed bank with acacia seeds and then try and plant indigenous trees on top of that.
Well, maybe that acacia is indigenous.
But I don't think so, though.
You don't think so?
Must I look it up?
You want to look it up?
I'm going to look it up.
Look it up. Yeah.
Acacia mangium.
Maybe I'll like add a picture here in the video.
Of acacia mangium.
Yeah.
Yeah, native to northeastern Queensland in Australia.
Yeah, that makes sense. It's more tropical.
Oh, and then Papua New Guinea.
Yeah, but that's tropical, you
Yeah.
see. That's why they grow it. Won't grow here.
Least concern. Yeah, so
That's a part of Australia I would love to go. It's the northeast.
like Darwin.
Yeah, the hot
Yeah,
tropical
yeah.
part.
And there, apparently it's like lawless there as
Yeah.
well. Like,
Lawless.
yeah.
Where my gun, my hair.
I think it is very much like that.
Most people, they think Australia, desert. It's not like that.
No.
Coastal regions are so diverse and different.
I would love to. I mean, yeah, if you're going to go into like the central areas, then
Then it's like the outback.
outback. Also, somewhere I'd like to go.
There's too many places you want to go. Man.
New Zealand as well. I want to go to the forest there. I want to feel like a hobbit.
Yeah, are you still reading a lot of fantasy books? Oh, I read, what you call it, Aragon, the series.
Nice.
On the island, yeah.
That's really cool.
I didn't like the last book. I was like losing interest.
Yeah,
I was like,
I think he battled with the last two books. For me, the last two books weren't as good as the first two. There were 5 books or 4.
I think there were 4.
Yeah.
The first book was awesome. The second book was pretty good.
Rosinga.
The third one was what? What was that one's name? I can't remember. But anyway, that one,
Eldest was the name of the
Eldest.
third one. Yeah.
I struggled.
Yeah, I also struggled
Then
with that.
Inheritance was the last one.
Yeah.
I read like the first few chapters and then I was like, nah, I'm done with this now.
Yeah. A series of books that you must read is, everybody should read them, is The Earth's Children, Clan of the Cave Bear
Clan of the Cave Bear.
by Gene O'Yule. Yeah. It goes back to like Homo habilis, and like it tells a story of like Homo habilis and like how they worked with nature and like collecting plants and like their culture and like
So it's kind of history based.
it's like a historical fantasy, historical fiction.
Historical fiction. Yeah.
But I think a lot of the stuff in there has been researched by the woman. The last few books are, I would describe them as softcore porn, though.
Softcore porn.
It gets very, very raunchy in the last few books. But
What the hell is the writer going through that stage?
I think her husband died. Because I'd read the first 3, loved them, such good books, and then I went into a bookshop in Grahamstown, and there's an old guy that runs the bookshop, and I asked him for the 4th book, and he was like, yes, and he was like, just to warn you though, this is like softcore porn, and then he was not wrong.
Wow, that's interesting.
But that's a really good set of books.
Even a softcore porn.
It's good. There's a lot of mammoth stuff going on though. I don't know if you.
What?
Yeah, no,
Okay.
it gets weird. Yeah.
Did you hear that people that are bringing back direwolves back to life and mammoths and that's weird, man.
I'm not sure how I feel about it. The interesting thing though with mammoths, apparently there's a hypothesis that if you release them into, I'm not sure exactly where, but it would probably be like tundra areas. And apparently their movements compacting the permafrost helps the vegetation to like grow and like
What do mammoths eat? What did they eat? That's what I want to know.
Yeah,
what was their diet? If they lived in the tundra, they eat the fucking grass or what?
Well, I would I would think that during like winter, during like proper winters, they probably weren't in the snow. They probably moved further south.
Yeah, they would
and then like
migrate.
went into like the boreal like forests there. And then when there was like snow melt and stuff in the summers, they would circle
go
back and then eat the
circle
grass
back,
and
yeah.
stuff.
Yeah,
Because I think like our vision of them like walking through like the snow is probably
Totally
wrong. Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Because you used to, a lot of the times that we found mammoth like fossils and stuff like that is in like bogs and stuff where you probably would have found a lot of vegetation to eat.
That's the thing that people forgot about, like fencing stuff in. Like
Yeah, stuff needs to move.
these animals used to migrate and move very far,
Yeah.
like really far. I think, and that's gone. You know,
No, well, they can't do that anymore.
animals. It's just like a kudu can do that because it can jump all the fences, but like the rest of the animals are kind of contained where they are.
And I mean, I would love to know like how far the forest elephants used to move and like where they used to, because like there's forest
really
patches
far.
all the way into the Cape. I mean, they probably didn't come this far, but like all the way, they could have.
They
moved.
probably moved all between all of those lakes.
Yeah.
From wilderness, going up through the mountains
Yeah,
to the fynbos.
100%.
Because they feed mainly on the fynbos and then they go into the forest. I think in the winter they come out of the forest, right? Because it's too cold.
Yeah, it'll probably be really cold. Yeah,
And then they eat on the fynbos vegetation.
but there are talks of merging the. What's the nature reserve?
Garden route.
Yeah, Garden Route Nature Reserve, but then the one, what's that mountain? Baviaans Kloof, and then the Garden Route Nature Reserve to merge them together and have like a,
You call it
corridor.
like a biosphere. Like
Yeah.
huge, like Kogelberg.
yeah. But
biosphere.
then, like, I think that could be the start, and then you merge the Baviaans Kloof with like the next one
That's
all the
like-
way up to Kruger.
Like Addo just became bigger and bigger, people selling their farmland.
Yeah.
Just adding it to.
And yeah, merge Addo with that as well, just have like a massive nature reserve.
That's what I like about that whole area. It's quite wild.
Yeah, Eastern Cape,
Yeah.
very wild.
Yeah, there's still
And
like
like
a
when-
lot of buck running around and
Yeah, even
the
Grahamstown
field.
is wild, even in the town.
there's a lot of lions in the street.
Yeah,
And you ride your
only if
elephant.
they win the curry cup.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I think that's a Leon Schuster joke.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh man, no, that's true. Look, I haven't really visited the Baviaans Kloof. I would love to just go stay
There's
there.
a
Camp
man. We
there.
must do a. I did the leopard trail.
Really?
Yo.
Is that the one that you get somebody carrying your backpack for you?
No.
not
That
that
you
one.
can pay for somebody to carry your backpack, but and it is hutted. It's only 3 days, but it's man. The cave paintings in some of those caves there, like you can't even. I must find the pictures of them, but they're like I can't even describe like what's painted. But there's like weird patterns and like stuff that I haven't seen in other Bushman paintings.
Yeah.
And then like the it's just a beautiful area, dipping down into like the Kranzer where there's like little forest patches and yeah, it's beautiful.
No, I love it. That's great.
Have
you gone over that pass? You know, when you're in Ditpala, you just go with that road, you go on.
No,
go over Prince Alfred Pass.
No, I wish I had.
It's beautiful.
'Cause they
You'll
did-
see how those mountains just rolling hills. All the way to, where is it? To Uniondale, basically.
Because like one of the pictures that I had as my profile picture for so long was when we were in Diepvalla and we drove all the way up those logging roads.
Yeah. That big one.
Yeah, and then I took a picture, and just those rolling hills, man, it's beautiful. And like that's one
Valley
thing.
of the Ferns.
Yeah, Valley of the Ferns. Yeah, that's one thing when people come here from Europe. It's just the amount of space that we have that's untouched. Like people aren't really doing. It's just left there, and they're like, I don't think they can understand that. You don't necessarily have to use all the space that you have. Like you can just leave stuff to be.
Yeah.
You don't have to.
And it's nice to leave stuff to be.
Yeah. You don't have to have a nature reserve or like a like.
It's so important for people to just go on a holiday and just relax a bit, you know.
Yeah.
Life is so fucking fast-paced. And I feel like nature reserve just calms your nerves.
Yeah,
calms
100%.
it's
Just
so
it doesn't have to
important
be.
just to reconnect.
Yeah, and just
I'm not
be.
talking about people like us. I'm just talking about
People in general, yeah.
I feel like it's so
Yeah, life is
important.
way too fast paced, and like there's one thing that I'm trying to, because like being present, like in the moment, is something like I'm really trying to do more of now. Instead of like, because when you're doing something, you're always thinking about finishing that thing and then starting the next thing, or like moving onto something else. What is it called?
Living in the present.
Yeah, but wayfaring, like being part of the journey instead of the
What's the Zen way, the Stoic way?
Yeah.
You know, you don't worry about the future.
exactly.
If you worry about the future, you're gonna stress. And if you,
I think it's more difficult. It's easier said than done.
But what is it saying now? If you live in the future, I think it is what is Buddha saying? Isn't it? If you live in the future, you're gonna stress, and if you live in the past, you're gonna be depressed.
Yeah, need to live in the present.
And that's a gift, something like that.
I mean, if that's not a saying, it is now.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it is a saying though. But yeah, no, but it's, I hear you, but it's always sometimes difficult to live in the present.
Well, especially, I mean, yeah, like you say, life now is very different.
You need to make it a habit.
Yeah, you do.
Otherwise, you're not going to.
But I also think, with the things how they are now, everything's like so fast paced. It's so about like getting that instant gratification, about like YouTube shorts now and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Just
everything
like,
is fast, man.
because like our concentration is just.
They don't want to listen to 3-hour conversation, but the people that really want to will.
Yeah, 100%.
And the good people
I
do.
mean, what are we on now? An hour, 45 minutes. Like, there are probably going to be very few people that will sit through this entire conversation.
Not a lot. But it's fine. That's not the point.
No, exactly.
But I'll make a short for this, eh? I'll probably get
Oh, yeah.
1,000 more views.
Yeah, exactly. But maybe even if you just did that to get your name out there.
Yeah. But that's how the algorithm is also written on all the apps. Like for Instagram, for YouTube, for even Spotify. Like all the stuff is for quick release.
Yeah, 100%.
All of that is like,
people
if you make
need
a quick thing or you make a thing that's a fancy name, but it's, I don't know how to explain, but the algorithm is so weird.
Yeah. And like, unfortunately, if you want to become like a big name in like, YouTube or podcasting or like something like that, you got to follow that stuff.
You have to, yeah, it's not
Otherwise, you get lost in the millions of videos there are.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
What do we talk about? Well, the present.
Yeah.
I wanted to say something now about it, but I can't remember now what it was. Oh, I wanted to say, like, a lot of people struggle. Like a lot of people have learned that it's important to live in the present, but they realize, but their growth, what about your growth in the past? What you've learned from the past. And it always has an effect on what you have in the present.
Yeah.
That's their outlook.
But then I think there is a difference between taking what you've learned in your past and like using it in the present and the future, or dwelling on the past.
Yes,
and
there's
like,
a difference.
Then I think you are living in the past if living.
If you're dwelling on it.
Yeah, dwelling on it, or like, sitting in like guilt from something you've done, or like, maybe like a mistake that you made, like stuff like that.
Yeah.
I think those are important things to acknowledge and like move forward with. But you have to move forward. Can't sit with it.
Yeah.
I mean, these are all things that like I said, it's all easier said than done.
Yeah.
It's very difficult to.
Yeah, you take what you learned from the past and you change who you are.
Yeah.
Basically.
I mean, you don't even have to change who you are, but like I think it's. Yeah. Growth.
Growth.
Yeah.
Growth is kind of change, isn't it?
Yeah.
Change
true,
a little bit.
True.
To
Just
be
like the
better.
trees, eh?
Yeah.
Slow growth.
Slow growth.
Yeah.
Little by little, man.
Yeah.
That's what my friend Patrick always used to say.
Little by little.
Little by little. Yeah. He worked in the garden there at the school. And when he finished something, Yeah, it looks beautiful. It looks beautiful. Little by little.
That's a good saying. Yeah.
Tomorrow I do a little again, and then the next day it looks better, and the next day it
Rome
looks
wasn't
little.
built in a day.
Yeah, but it can be destroyed in a day.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Did you watch the rugby yesterday?
Yeah, Rome was destroyed in a day.
In 80 minutes, yeah.
Yeah,
If I was there, I was thinking I would make a sound that said, I'm putting boerewors on my pizza tonight.
That would have been so
Yeah.
good, actually. Boerewors on
Yeah.
my pizza. Yeah, I saw a lot of weird signs. In the
Yeah,
crowd.
I was thinking like they should collect those signs and make a wall of them at the end of the game, because like some of those are priceless. Man.
That's so priceless.
Yeah.
It's quite funny. But yeah, the rugby, I don't know. It's always the same in a way.
Yeah, I'm not much of a like. I was watching with some friends on die vlakte yesterday,
Die vlakte.
and I don't know the team anymore. I don't know like anything,
Same.
and like everybody's like, who's this guy? Who's the like? Yeah,
They chop and change the team so much these
I
days.
can't keep
don't-
up.
I don't know who is who and who they play for. That guy got a try. Well done. Nice.
he looks cool.
Yeah, it looks fun.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I mean, yeah, sport is important in South Africa, though.
Yeah, it is. It's quite a part of the tradition here, isn't
Yeah.
it? Well, some people it's not. Some people just.
Yeah,
don't give a
I'll
fuck.
watch if there's people to watch with, and if it's a cool.
It's
you
always
know,
fun.
Yeah, it's fun.
That's-
I never have a bad time, but it's not like I don't dedicate my weekends to.
Yeah, that's the thing I like about it. It brings people together.
It does, yeah.
Yeah, like it's nice to go have a braai with your friends
And
go-
put the rugby on,
Yeah,
yeah.
put the rugby on or whatever.
The cricket. Yeah. Yeah, I have like very fond memories of being at the beach in December and having the test cricket on the TV,
Yeah.
and it just stayed on. You don't
It just
sit there and
stayed
watch it, like it's just there,
It's
and you
just
walk
there.
past and you check
Like,
the score.
Oh,
You know,
yeah, you check
yeah.
the score.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's like the rugby cup final we watched in Pretoria. I can remember 2019.
Yeah, where I spilled beer all over you.
Yeah.
yeah.
I still have that stains.
I never watched that shirt.
I never watched it. I just left it like that. So what shirt did I have on? I can't even
I've got the
remember.
picture of that. I'll
the
find
picture.
it. Yeah, yeah, that was fun. And you guys flew that same day.
Gee, I was so drunk in that airplane, man. I just slept.
Nice. That's good.
I woke up at Cape Town. I said, "Yo, I'm here."
Yo, I was so drunk that I ordered Chinese food and then spilled sweet and sour chicken all over my bed. Yeah, they weren't impressed
Classic.
with me.
Classic. Yeah, that was an interesting time.
Yeah.
That was long ago. It was like 6 years ago. Yo, man. Yeah, so I want to go back to the shuttle border.
Okay, can I use the bathroom quick?
Do you want to?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's pause. Let's just pause here. Okay, we're back.
What are you gonna go back to?
Oh, the shuttle border.
Oh,
I wanted to
yeah.
ask you, do you still get a lot of people that ask you about, like, oh, this is my tree, is it infested? What should I do?
I think
And what's like, there's a couple of questions. And what's like all the, what do you call them? Man, is there like a pesticide, a fungicide that they have?
I'll look up the name of the pesticides that they're using now. There's a really cool study that they did in Australia where they put the pesticide in a small capsule
Yeah.
and then they put it in the tree, like you drill into the tree, pop it in, and that's shown good results. But the thing is, the tree can't be too infested.
Yeah.
If it's like,
It's like the first.
like if there's
First
a
hole.
if there's a few like holes, like 10, 20 holes,
Then it's a
that's
waste.
No, I think then it could work.
Oh, it can
But
work.
like when it's got like hundreds of holes on it, then there's nothing you can do.
Just cut down the tree.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's the best thing to do. And in terms of people, like I don't get call. I used to get a lot of calls and emails. Not so much anymore.
so
Like
much.
if I'm talking to somebody about it, then they'll be like, "Oh, yeah, what about? I've got this tree." Like then they'll want to chat about it. But I don't think people are like all the people that were were genuinely concerned. I think have like gone through the emailing,
protocols, they know it now.
and like I think it's like you said. I mean, the general public are aware of it now, and it's like a known thing.
It's a known thing now, yeah.
So, yeah, I don't get too many concerned people anymore. I think
any new hosts like on indigenous trees or anything that you know of? Nothing.
no, not really. I don't even think that I don't think they've expanded the host list since 2023 now.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. But I mean, I think now it's everywhere that it's going to get to. So like we know what's a host and what's not a host. It is starting to have more impacts in
Agriculture.
Yeah, in agriculture and stone fruits. The macadamias get hit hard.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Where now?
I don't know.
Mpumalanga.
Francois was saying, yeah, I think it was in Mpumalanga. But Francois was saying that the macadamias are getting hit. And now there's like stone fruits, also they're concerned about them.
Macadamias. It's a proteaceae, right?
Yeah.
That's weird. Why would that get hit? What is shuttleboard?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's just like, because I'm not sure if they're mass attacking them or if it's just like very susceptible to it. So like a few infestations.
Kill a tree.
Yeah. But that doesn't really seem to be the case for a lot of trees. Because I don't think Fusarium, the fungus that the beetle carries, is that pathogenic. I think it's like it needs the beetle to heavily infest a tree for it to actually have like a proper dieback effect. Yeah. So I'm not sure. Is macadamia in the proteaceae?
Yeah, it's a proteaceae.
That's cool. I didn't know that.
It's flipping weird, actually.
Yeah.
So that's like concerning. That will probably concern Francois then.
Yeah, exactly.
Go into the proteas.
But I think the proteas are fine. I think we would have noticed if it was gonna hammer proteas already. People would have said that there were things in their gardens and stuff.
Yeah, probably, ne?
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot
People
more.
don't care anymore, whatever.
Yeah,
There's
maybe.
all whatever. Piece of shit.
Yeah.
Goes back to the thing we just said about growing indigenous to your area. Like,
Yeah.
why do we always want to make up? Oh, it's a mooi blommetjie.
Yeah, must
Let us plant a magnolia tree.
must have
It's
this
pink
hydrangea.
flower. Bougainvillea, julle.
Fucking bougainvilleas. Yeah.
Let's plant a bougainvillea.
I can see the appeal. Maybe.
Yeah, but people love color, man.
Yeah.
It's like roses.
Yo, I hate
All the
roses.
different kinds of roses you can get.
Roses are just susceptible to everything. Like, I don't understand why you would try and grow something that just like there's a slight breeze and they're gone.
And they're gone. Aphids just jumping, killing it.
Yeah.
I agree.
The only
It's
thing that-
so much effort to keep a rose healthy.
Yeah. And like the one thing that you can use roses for is like edge planting around your crops. Because they'll always get infested
Get
with
first.
something. Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah.
I've seen that in Grabouw area.
Push and pull.
That's
Yeah.
smart.
It is. Yeah, it is smart.
Push and pull factor.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do with my garden now. In the middle, I'm going to plant all the
What garden now? The new garden now?
Yeah.
The vlaktes.
yeah. Oh, that was when I went to the barrel the other night. There was a guy, Dirk, there, he said I'm a soti, but I'm not too bad.
Yeah, that's what I used to say, eh?
Yeah. And we were putting music on the TV. And what did he play? Oppie Plaas.
Oppie Plaas.
And then I was singing, and he was like, "Yes, you know the song, eh?"
Hey! Op die plaas. Ach, is snel, hoor. What
Ja.
a fucking treffer.
Yeah, it is a treffer. But yeah, in my garden, I want to plant in the middle, like all the herbs and stuff like that, because that's usually deters pests.
Oh, yes, yes.
And
that's
then on
correct.
the outside, you can plant your more susceptible stuff. We'll see how that works.
You know, the soil's different there, no?
Yeah,
It's probably very sandy.
very sandy. But I'm ordering a cubic meter of compost. I'm going to plant there.
So you're not going to use that compost anymore.
No, I can't. I don't think it's going to work. It's got too much beef wood.
Shit,
Yeah, and too much plastic for my life.
Plastic's good, man. That extra energy.
for the garden, yeah.
Oh, and it
Love
brings
some
colour.
microplastics.
Oh, it's lovely.
Your Kit Kat wrapper in your compost, that's what you look for, eh?
Yeah, I love it. It's beautiful, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would also love to grow a garden again, but I'm just chilling now.
Yeah, man.
I just
And
want to
you
get my
got-
own nice place again, and then I will.
Yeah. If something opens up in die vlakte, I'll let you know.
In die vlakte.
Ja.
In die vlakte.
Yeah.
Oh man, I didn't even know there was a bar there.
Yeah, I didn't. It used to be called the Rhino and Villa. Yeah, and then they changed it to the Battle.
Battle.
Yeah. It's got a
Sure.
nice place.
I had a lady who did my washing in George. Her name was Battle.
Okay. Interesting.
I think her name was Battle Lee.
Oh, yeah.
She always said, "You can call me Battle." Okay.
Caroline.
Hello, Battle.
I've never heard that name before.
Yeah. And she was funny. She was like, yeah, if you bring me some Coke, I will give you, give you like 20, 40 rand off. Okay.
Next time you bring a 2-liter Coke.
Yeah, you're like, yeah. And then you get that off, eh? And then she's happy.
Yo, good deal.
She knows how to display the system
Yeah.
there. It's cock funny. Oh, man. Yeah. Yeah, so you've only been here a little while.
3
You're still
weeks
settling
today.
in, man.
Yeah. Still settling in, but
You're enjoying Stellenbosch so far?
I don't enjoy Stellenbosch. Cape Town's nice though.
Cape Town's not. You don't like Stellenbosch?
I think I need to do some more exploring around Stellenbosch. Like the city, the town itself. I'll take it or leave it, yeah.
Yeah.
Too many people, like too much traffic.
A lot of
and-
tourists.
Yeah, and like even if you want to go to
And
the
the
shops.
students, when the students come back,
Yo.
oh damn, you don't want to be there, man. You'll see. You'll
Yeah.
be busy.
Yeah, finding a parking there is already difficult.
No, you can't.
I'm
You're
gonna
gonna
have to park off campus.
get yourself a fiets and you drive from the flock to
Like the off my
Jesus
feet.
farm. Your scooter. Oh, if you have a scooter, you can just park it there right next to the building.
Yeah.
Park it.
On the pavement there.
On the
Yo,
pavement.
I'd love that. Because you're finding a parking there is already difficult. And to pay for parking, it's like a few thousand a year now.
Bullshit, actually. It's such bullshit.
Yeah. And that's for like, your parking could still be like 2Ks from the
Yeah,
building.
then you still have to walk.
Yeah. So what's the point?
And there's no point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, Stellenbosch is fun. I mean, I've spent a very little bit of time there, so maybe I'll grow to like it. But
I
like,
think you'll enjoy it. It's going to be nice.
yeah, like the places I've been in Cape Town have been nice. I went to Durbanville yesterday to a dog park called Boerland Park. Very, very beautiful park.
Did you see there's some indigenous plants?
Yeah, yeah.
Another guy who worked there.
And they're growing a lot of yellowwoods there.
Yeah.
It's cool.
I think I'm going to donate some trees there.
Yeah, they mostly planted some vachillias, some thorn trees and stuff.
I think they planted milkwoods as well.
Oh, nice.
What
Yo,
else?
those
There
things are
was
going to take
other
years to grow.
Yeah. Gonna take long.
But that's fun. Little by little.
So yeah, little by little, you see. There's a dog park. So I don't know what part is dog park. You just working your dog around there, like just.
Yeah, you can put them off the lead and they just run with other dogs and play.
I know
And
what you mean.
yeah. So there's Boerland Park where they're growing all those trees, and then just 500 meters up the road there's the dog park. But there's a dam. It's actually called the Dam Park. Yeah.
Dam, Boerland Dam.
Yeah.
Something like that.
And then yeah, everybody's got there were like 20, 30 dogs there. But it's massive. It's a big park.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice.
So yeah, I'm just trying to do like something different every weekend, which is cool.
Yeah, we should do some stuff together.
Well, that's
actually.
yeah. When you get back in August, let's go to the
Obos.
Obos. Yeah.
Oh, we should go. I don't know if we're allowed though, that's the problem.
Oh,
It's
well-
not open to the public.
I
So
will
maybe
find-
if you can take your permit with.
Yeah. If I've got permits, like I don't even
Oh,
know what
shit.
I'm doing yet.
Yeah.
Um,
I know Francois had a permit for Obos.
yeah.
I think so.
Maybe I must chat to him and see. Really, I want to see where Obos is.
It's like, I don't know if you're going to Google it, it's not going to come
Ah.
up. I doubt it. No one knows about it. But that whole mountain section is super cool. I would just love to explore all of that. Riviers on the end mountains.
Obos is near Lesotho.
Yeah, easy man. We'll get there in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
If we take the wormhole I've got in my backyard. Yo, imagine you had a wormhole, you could just fucking go anywhere.
I think it would take out some of the joy of it though. Like traveling sometimes is the best part.
Traveling is the best part. Let's do the journey.
Yeah, the journey.
Journey.
Like even, because like driving the garden route just to get to Rondevlei, or like driving to get to our plots, like that was cool.
That was fun.
Finding random
man.
CDs on the road in Sedgefield and putting them
On the fucking car, man. Yo, that was random.
Yeah, that was.
And it was like fucked up, the CD. But
Yeah,
it still worked.
And there were some songs that worked.
What was it? It was Mark Knopfler, and what was the other guy?
Yeah, I can't even remember.
Like a country singer, man. It was just this chilled music. I can remember, but that CD broke.
Yeah, no, it was already on its way out.
Horror beetle, bro.
Really?
No, I'm joking. It's a muggie. It's a midge.
I didn't even have any ethanol, yeah.
Oh, man. Yeah, man, I was driving to Ladysmith, not the one in Natal, the other day. And it's like a 3.5 hour drive. It was like, it went so fast. It was like, it felt like it didn't drive. And the reason is I came from the island and I used to walk.
Everywhere, yeah.
Yeah, so it took me 4 hours to get to the next hut.
And that's just what, like 8.
It's like from here, well, that's Kildalkey. Let's do Water Tunnel. It takes you like 4 hours.
And you just walk straight, like.
Yeah, you walk like that and you go like that.
Okay.
Up till there.
So you're not always walking along the
But
coast.
it's like, it took me 3.5 hours to drive 400 kilometers.
And yeah, when you're
And it felt
spending
so
like
fast.
most of the day just walking to the next hut.
That was so weird concept for me. That's just like what, 15 kilometers or whatever, 17 I think, kilometers. Yeah, it's just a weird concept.
Yeah,
for
that
me.
is weird. Because I mean, I always think about like when people first arrived here with the ox carts and stuff like that. Like
Took long.
if you travel like 10 k's a day, maybe that was good.
That was
you
good.
know? Yeah.
That was good.
And now, if you sit in traffic for 10 minutes, people start showing you the finger and like eating and impatient.
Stupid. It's like Belleville actually started because it was a resting point.
Oh, really?
From Stellenbosch to Cape Town. So Harde Kraaltjie, it's like
Okay.
a caravan park. That's where they
Nice.
actually camped out. Because
That's
the
cool.
river, Elsie's Rivier came down there. So they overnight there usually.
Yeah.
So they used to overnight.
And how many k's from here to Stellenbosch?
To Stellenbosch, shit. I'm gonna lie to you now, I'm not sure. 30
Because they must-
kilometers.
And I mean, but that's quite far.
And 21 to Cape Town.
Yeah, so like 50 k's in 2 days.
No, I think so. I'm not sure. Depends
Yeah,
on.
that's,
Oh, my nose is very itchy now. But yeah, that's just weird concept for me from coming back from the island because you have to walk everywhere and do field
Yeah.
work. And here, you can just drive to your spot and walk like a couple of 100 meters and then
Yeah.
you're there. Or walk 2 kilometers.
I
Whatever.
mean, a lot of our plots weren't like far.
No, we could just drive.
Yeah.
all
Even
of
like
our
Jubilee Creek, you park out there by
we
the
park
plot.
right at the plot. Yeah. That's because we had a lot of,
Equipment and
yeah, but also edge.
yeah.
We were focused on that. That's the thing. Because that's where the shuttle border was.
Yeah.
You don't have to go into the center of the forest.
Yeah.
Yeah, can you remember that one plot we never could find at Titsikama? I used to walk in like, where is this thing?
In Tsikoma. Oh, yo, man. That's, I still had it. I saved it. And when I was doing field work with Emil, I started tying stuff to the trees as we would walk. And then I just used to follow those. And eventually we got it like perfect. We found it in like 5 minutes. It's not that far. We were just doing circles in the forest. Yeah, Kringani Bos.
Kringani Bos.
Yeah, that was fun though. That was all part of the journey.
Exactly.
Yeah. And I remember we just randomly, we wanted something deep in the forest.
Yeah, so we just made a random plot there.
Yeah.
If I think back of the first year starting with masters, how little all of us knew about the shuttleboard.
Yeah.
We knew
I mean,
fuck all, man. When we made those plots even, we actually didn't know enough to make those plots.
No. I mean, even like we're just collecting as much data as we could. But I mean, that's a good approach.
It is a good approach. Yeah. But just how little we knew at that stage.
And like, we had no idea what it was going to do in like 3 months, let alone like 5 years, 10 years.
And the thing is, it could have been there for how long? We don't even know. It could have been there for 50 years now. We don't even know.
It was found here in 2017. I think it's at least been here for like probably 15 years now.
No, probably longer. We don't even know.
Yeah.
That was my idea of it. I don't know.
No,
I think it could have been here long before we even knew beetles existed.
Yeah, ambrosia beetles. I mean, like, it was...
We only became aware of it because of all the ash border stuff that happened in Europe.
But I mean, also, it got to America in like 2002, and they only really started researching it in 2012. And then
Kuroshio shuttleboard. What was that one?
Yeah, the Kuroshio, but also PSHB in California. But yeah, I think people, you just don't notice.
Did you go to California? No, you went to Florida.
Florida, yeah.
Oh, how was that? Was it nice?
No, it was cool. Definitely not a place I would, not on the top of my list to move to.
Oh, really?
But it was fun. Like the people, we went there for a workshop and everybody was really nice.
Was it at Gainesville?
Yeah, in Gainesville. Was a really cool workshop. We did like some field work in the like swamp, like some swampy places there. That was cool. Where did we go?
Was it hot? Mosquitoes?
We were there when did we go there? November, I think. So it was like, it was winter, yeah, so it wasn't too hot. There weren't too many insects. But they got some cool little like swampy forests there.
Yeah.
Very flat. Florida's so flat.
Flat.
Yeah. There's not I didn't see a mountain there. Or even a hill, yeah.
Probably why it's so swampy and all the hurricane.
Yeah, exactly.
It makes actually sense.
And Miami, like it's below sea level. Like I don't know, I don't think it's below sea level, but I think like if the tide comes in, they can just go over the highways.
It's part of Netherlands as well.
Yeah.
It's like below sea level.
But they've got those cool ditches that collect water. But what was I going to say?
Florida.
Francois and I walked to because the hotel gave us a map, and it looked like you come out the hotel, walk down the street, and there's a little crocodile like sanctuary place. So we were like, alligator sanctuary. So we're like, cool, let's do that. We walked for like 4 hours. We got so sunburned, we ran out of water, and we stopped at a bar on the way home and just drank beer. That was
Did you
fun.
see alligators?
Yeah, we saw alligators.
So it was worth it.
Yeah, we stopped and had a cigarette under a tree there. And then we're just walking along the highway the whole way back.
Fucking yeah. Oh no.
Yeah, it was a lot. Francois was not happy.
Classic.
Yo, that man can snore.
Snore?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
I can't even remember. Yeah, I should go see him actually. Go visit. I haven't seen him since I've been back.
Yeah, well, Trudy's going to be in Stellenbosch as well.
Yeah.
So I must let you know then on a day,
know.
and then you can come through, you can have a beer or something.
Yeah, we should do that. Yeah, thanks man for coming out and having a chat.
Thanks for having me.
I think we're we're done.
Yeah,
I think
let's call it.
We said a lot. Let's call it. We can do it again, though.
Yeah, but I mean, 2 hours of conversations is a lot.
It's a lot, yeah.
And we broached many topics.
Yeah, so good luck with your postdoc and everything, and thanks for just being you and saying cock.
Yeah, thank you, Elmar. That's very nice of you to say.
very nice.
Good luck with your podcast.
Oh, thank you, man.
And enjoy your holiday if I don't see you.
Yeah. Wait.
Away.